share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live, yeah. Like, share, subscribe. Cause you know we keep it live. You know we keep it live. Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live. You know we keep it live.
Yeah. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all for jumping in with your boy. Let's go. Appreciate y'all for pulling up this morning. How's everybody feeling today? Yes, sir. How y'all feeling? I see y'all in the chat. I see y'all. Yeah, I see y'all. Go ahead. Y'all know what to do. Stand up on your feet. If you can, and give yourself a round of applause, because without y'all, your boy is not here today, man. What's good? Yeah, y'all thought I was coming on the screen, but look who it is. It's all about y'all today, man. It's all about the fam. Look at y'all sending y'all pictures in. I see y'all. Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up this morning, y'all. Yes, it's not Monday, but it is the first show of the week. Yeah, and I'm amped up a little bit, y'all. I ain't gonna say I'm amped up a lot. I'm amped up a little bit because we got a lot going on, man. How everybody feeling this morning? Good morning, Antonio. Good morning, Bino. Everybody chapping in. Look, y'all, I got my coffee. I got my water. I ain't eat breakfast yet, but I ain't mad because I ain't hungry. Ate real late last night, so I'm doing good. Going to the gym a little later. Y'all know how I do, man. I be trying to stay on top of everything. Finally, the Smook has come out to YouTube. What are you talking about? Gary, don't start no weird stuff this morning. What's up, Jordan? How you feeling this morning, man? How you feeling? My boy, Brittany B. Good morning, sis. Look, the eyes in the skies. Caleb King says 13 big-time players are taking their OV to T-Town this weekend. Steers and Stevenson are expected to be. Caleb, do you just want to be like the pre-announcer or something? Like, let me know, you know? I just wanted to say good morning. What's up, the Kinesis? How you feeling this morning, man? Cindy, how you feeling? Anthony Brown, how you feeling, my guy? Let's go. Hall of Fame coach, my boy Jason. How you feeling this morning? Coming in, repping the AAA hard, man. And you know you're doing something good when you got other content creators that really rocking with your vision. You know, I really rock with what Jason does on his side, man. And I go over there and I tune into the lives, man, and great vibe, you know. Can't wait till the schedules line up so we can collab a lot more. That's definitely a newfound brother that I plan on collabing with. You know what I'm saying? Somebody of a different fan base, you know, but definitely very knowledgeable in the college football aspect. You get what I'm saying? You excited? Okay, just let me know if you excited to be like a pre-announcer or something. I'm open to the idea. K-Spray in the building. What's up, K-Spray? How you feeling? Gary, Bama for life. Yes, bro. How you don't know the rock slow? Gary, I'm gonna need you. Gary, are you 30? Are you 30? Clint, how you feeling? Yo, Clint, I need you to call in today. You said something on another video, man, that I really want to expound on. I forget what it was, but you said something on another video, and I was like, he needs to call in. Maybe he needs to say something. Megan, how you feeling this morning? Yes, listen, I'm not even like extra hyped this morning. I'm chill. I had a good weekend to relax and like recuperate. Got a lot of stuff lined up over the next 2 weeks for content, y'all. Got a lot of recruits coming by to visit these next Thursdays is going to be so packed with recruits. Y'all going to see some names that y'all probably don't know of. Y'all probably going to see some names that y'all do know of. People going to start coming by the Coach Smook Network. And I plan on giving them a good time. You get what I'm saying? Like, we plan on taking it up. So if you haven't already, drop a like on the stream. Make sure you share it up. Get some numbers in here. We got to get these numbers back up. Y'all, I want to congratulate you all too before I jump into everything else. I want to congratulate my community because the shares, the comments, the likes, everything has been amounting, like it's been calculating. It's been getting together. It's been going up. You get what I'm saying? And it's almost to the point where we might have to stick to just one stream a day and just start putting the content out in the afternoon. The only day I would do like an evening stream would probably be Thursdays when we have the recruits on, right? When we have the recruits on, because, you know, they have class or they have stuff during the day, they traveling. In the evening time, we'll be able to get that one-on-one sit-down time with them. But there's also some other content creators that kind of want to collab and allow our platforms to kind of mesh, allow communities to mesh. So be on the lookout for that. Got some huge announcements. But before we get into the announcements, I want to appreciate you all, each and every member of the AAA family, everybody that took time out to go and get their birth certificate to become a part of the AAA fam. I just want to take a moment to thank you. And here's that video dedicated to you all, welcoming you all to the AAA family, but also encouraging the rest of you all to join. If you haven't joined, here you go.
Welcome. First of all, I just want to say thank you for joining the AAA family. By doing so, you have committed to supporting this channel monetarily, and for that, I could not thank you enough. I'm glad that you saw fit to contribute to the growth of this network, and because of that, you will have access to all the behind the scenes content that we're going to be placing on this channel, backstage access to all the vlogs, VODs. We got all types of content. You will have early access to it. Also, any event that you see come out with outside with Coach Smook or anything sponsored or partnered with Coach Smook will be preferred. And we will all make sure that we're all taken care of. This community is going to continue to grow. Don't miss out on any opportunities to network. We have other content creators. We have business owners. We got entrepreneurs. This is Coach Smook Network because we believe in networking. We want to uplift the community. So thank you for contributing to helping that mission, seeing that goal. And that's really what we're here for, right? We're here to uplift and continue to grow. So thank you for all your contributions and welcome to the family. AAA SOS.
Yes, appreciate y'all. I got a huge announcement, man. Huge announcement this morning. Good morning, Carla, my sister. Good morning, Bama Beauty. My other sister up there in Canada. Yay. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I got an official announcement, y'all, and I want y'all to clap it up when I announce this. Y'all, we have our first official sponsorship. And why not it be none other than like the people that really made me feel at home when I got to T-Town. Literally, I was in T-Town for a week. And I needed to find a barbershop, man, bad. Y'all seen my first couple of live streams when I got to Tuscaloosa, and yeah, it was rough. I went back and I looked at them. You know, the facial hair was all over the place. You know, the locks was just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I went to this barbershop, New Generation. Shout out to my guy Jay, man. I was sitting at King's Kitchen, and I was eating that soul food, man. And shout out to New Generation. We don't have an official flyer for them because we just locked in the deal yesterday. But we have a sponsor, y'all. We have a sponsor. Shout out to Uncle Amp and the New Generation Barbershop team, man. They agreed to be to sponsor and also support what Coach Smook Network is doing. Amp is my barber is in the middle. His brother to the right here with the locks. This is the musician. You know, he cut hair too. And then I think the oldest brother over here, I can't remember his name, but I think he's the one that actually like started the barbershop. And the brothers, all three of these are brothers, man. They've been in business for 20 plus years together, right? And now they've just started to partner with Coach Smook Network. So definitely celebrate, y'all. Celebrate. And look, it's because of y'all energy, man. They wouldn't be doing it for just nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got to be bringing something to the table. And they love what we do. They love the energy that we bring. Shout out to Uncle Amp and New Generation Barber team, man. Appreciate y'all for y'all supporting the vision. And yeah, man, that's one sponsor. We also got some more lined up that's going to be, you know, we solidify some things this week. But also with this announcement today, we've also, I want to take a poll before the end of the show. I want to take a poll because Coach Smook Network has some funds that, you know, have been supplied to us by one of our generous staff members, right? And I'm not sure if they want to be named, but we are going to be contributing $500 to any charitable organization. So if you have somewhere, and my thing is we're in the arena, in the industry of supporting these college kids or these high school kids trying to get the camps or trying to get exposure. So if you have somebody or organization that supports that, we would love to be a vocal partner in that. Not necessarily saying we want to dictate anything, but we want people to know that's what we support here. So if you got any charitable organizations or anything that you feel like Coach Smook Network can contribute to, and it not just be like we just throwing money somewhere, but we actually know what's happening when we contribute to these organizations, let me know. Get the email up there, Marquita, for me. CoachSmook@gmail.com. CoachSmook@gmail.com. Send me those organizations, and myself and my team, we'll go through them, see which one will be like the immediate impact, because we want to be involved. Whatever we can contribute to, we want to be able to be involved. We want to be able to get hands-on and to actually assist. We got the Wounded Warriors. That's something that I plan to get active back into. So that's something that we want to contribute to here at Coach Smook Network. Also, there's a lot of mental health things out there, mental health organizations that are really trying to help our community by providing a space and a place for people to discuss what they're going through. A lot of what's going on with society today is mental health. You get what I'm saying? It's about identity. It's about being accepted, right? And not everybody's meant to be accepted, but you need to be confident in who you are. So it's a lot of things that we want to contribute to the upbuilding of our youth in our community, especially in the athletic community. It ain't just a black and white thing. It's athletic community in general with NIL, all of this stuff changing. We need to pour into educating these young athletes from a young age, because they're getting pulled on at a young age. You're talking about 13, 14-year-old kids being, manipulated or, not manipulated, but they're being distracted
or they're being wooed with money. You know what I'm saying? Money can get you on this 7-on-7 team. Money can get you this spot. So we just want to contribute to something and make this whole industry, this whole arena that we operate in better. And because of you all, this community that we're part of, we will be able to do that. So if you have some of those, inbox us. Also, last announcement before we get into our show for today. And I, y'all be like, man, this dude got a lot of announcements. Well, we got a lot going on with the community, y'all. Do not forget, because seats are running. I went and looked at the numbers. I don't know what I was thinking, but I went and looked at the numbers this weekend, and I think we got like 11 seats left. 11. And we've only had the link up for 6 days now. So, yeah, time for y'all. If you haven't RSVP, if you have people that you think are going to want to show up and celebrate and tailgate with us, tell them to RSVP. Because right now, we sitting at that 75 mark. I'm telling you, if we sell out today, I might just open it up for 25 more spots. That's it. We won't go over 100. But 75 in a week, especially with the way our community has started and how we've grown in the first 2 weeks. Yeah, I think we really doing some numbers here, and people are already starting to book rooms. So for y'all that's half stepping, don't be mad if you miss out, because it ain't just open to Bama fans. I want y'all to know we haven't tapped into the Georgia side of things. If Georgia fans start coming over and they supporting the network and they want to be a part of this, they want to be in the conversations, I'm not going to hold them back from joining in and supporting what we're doing. So definitely jump in. Go ahead and reserve RSVP. So when the information starts coming out about ticket sales, you will be the first ones to know. And then after a certain cutoff date, we'll release it publicly to where everybody that already RSVP, they have their time to purchase, right? You're going to get 15 days to purchase. Then after that, we open it up to the public. At that point, we're going to have LSU, Tennessee. We're going to have Cal College fan. Don't do it, Smook. Don't throw up. Keep it together. We're going to have Cal College fans trying to sign up. We're going to have, some of everybody, people who don't even care about college football. They just want to be there for a good time, good tailgate. And I'm telling y'all, talking with the moderators and the family, the AAA fam, this is not going to be a rinky-dink event. Like, people are really dedicated to making sure this thing is seen through with the level of excellence and expectancy that we deserve, and the space that we have, the 2 spaces that we're deciding between. Actually, it's 3 now. We have 3 spaces that we're trying to just break it down and figure out the pros and cons. And once we get that spot, I promise you, y'all, it's going to be up. So be in expectancy for that. And I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited about today. I'm excited about what's to come in the future. And even though sometimes things don't go as planned. Things don't go as planned, but sometimes that's for a reason. And I really feel like what our original idea was, we're getting pushed further out for the bigger exposure. And you get what I'm saying? And that's what all I'm about, man. Exposing this community to what you all deserve. There are some good people in these fan bases, and you all are a part of that percentage of the fan base. And I would love to create that exposure for y'all. So without further ado, let's jump into the segment for today. Let's jump into our talk, man. I've been waiting to talk to y'all all weekend. So we was going to go live yesterday. But, festivities. I didn't do nothing yesterday. I can't even lie. No barbecuing. I didn't drink. None of that. I didn't do none of that yesterday. So yesterday, what I did was I took a whole day and I just went through my content, y'all. I went through everything I've done since we relaunched Coach Smook Network. From day one all the way up to today, watched a couple movies, watched some old film, stayed up to date with what was happening with Bama in general, talking Bama. And man, a lot of stuff happened this weekend since Friday, since we didn't go live Friday night. We went live Friday morning. We didn't go live Friday night. So since we got off the live Friday, it's been a lot happening. Let's go to Twitter. I'm going to go to Twitter. First thing I want to talk about today, listen, something that we've all been waiting for. And if you haven't been waiting for it, I don't think you're really ready for football season, because not only does this kind of like close the chapter on the start of the DeBoer era, but this is like official. We got the young boys, got the true freshmen coming in. All of them are checked in. All our signees, our 24 class of freshmen are checked in. And shout out to my sister, Ebony Carter, man. She was giving us basically like if you don't follow her on Snapchat, you was missing it.
That's where the inside scoop was for the freshman move-in date. Like, that's where it was, y'all. Ebony Carter had the inside scoop in the film room in front of all the coaches. She was with it. So, yeah. Then we also had baseball and softball went and did some big, accomplished some big goals after having some rough seasons. Both teams didn't really perform well all season, but it seems like we dive into, the nitty gritty when it's time to come around, those series times, those tournament times, SEC title time. Like, that's what I love to see. And both teams perform well. I did not get to watch the baseball game, but I did catch some of the softball game. And my God, these girls turned on the switch. These young ladies turned on the switch, and they were able to bring it home. And to beat Tennessee, to do it, oh my God. It is going to be a crazy postseason run for these young ladies. I would not be surprised to see both teams make a push. I would not be surprised to see both teams take a push. But let me pull up this. Go ahead and pull that graphic, the banner up for me, sis. The move-in day. So check this video out. And I know a lot of people have seen it's been circulating since Saturday evening. But this is one that I like, of course they have my boy Ryan Williams on the front, starting it off. Let me make sure the volume is turned down on this bad boy. Make sure it ain't too loud. But yeah, it's crazy that I like that they got Ryan Williams out front, and it's a foregone thing that he's kind of like the catalyst of this class, which is nothing wrong with it. For his teammates to understand and buy into that would be awesome. As long as we're not dealing with egos, because that's what happens in these situations. Some people can't take the fame or take the role of being a leader of a group of people. And I think Ryan Williams is built for a very well-spoken young man. And just to his I guess to his praise or whatever, Ryan Williams looked like he putting on some good weight, y'all. Since I seen him April like 2nd or 3rd, and then the week of A-Day, the young man has been putting in some work in the weight room. And we don't see it right now. Mind you, Ryan Williams is only 17. He's only going to be 17, right? He has yet to hit that stage as anatomically, right? As in his phase of growing up to be a man, he's yet to even touch his grown man development. You know what I'm saying? Like his body development. So for him to be dedicated in that aspect is definitely awesome. Check this video out, y'all.
Is Ron Holloway Williams, and this is Moving Roll Tide.
I like it. That's Jay. Look like Jay. Noah, big Noah. QB. Steve. Come on, Steven. That's a big dude. That's Jay Lindsay. Let's go, man. Look at these boys, man. These boys, look, that's all the walk-ons. You seen Aiden back there. I seen Aiden back there. I see Noah. And I don't know all these guys by face yet. Amari Jefferson right there. Like, Rico Scott. Y'all see Rico. Y'all, they are all here and checked in. Look at Ryan out there with the slides on. Shout out to Bama media for, sharing the video. I think that was pretty cool, y'all. I think that's pretty cool. They got these boys moving in. I can't wait to see what these dudes, these young men do on the field. And yeah, man, like it's exciting to have them on campus finally. It's exciting to like be on to the next era because honestly, y'all, it's one of them things where you kind of been waiting for this. This kind of solidifies, in my mind, the transition from Coach Saban to Coach DeBoer. Like this is the first welcoming of the first freshman class, like the full freshman class for Kalen DeBoer. These guys really get to set the tone for what the freshman welcome looks like going forward under Coach Kalen DeBoer. I mean, these guys look like they're excited. Of course, you're going to be excited. These guys are on the next step to achieving their dreams, reaching their goals and dreams. And I'm excited for them. Shout out to Miss Reese, man, somebody that I've become known as a good friend. QB Reese's mother. Check this picture out. QB excited, you know what I'm saying? All the time and all the work, all the hard work he put in has come to this, man. It's come to this, and I'm excited for this young man. Y'all know Noah Carter, Ebony, and that family, man.
It's exciting to see them experience this. Amari Jefferson looked like he was just excited. I'm telling you guys, we're excited about Rico. Not Rico. We're excited about Ryan, but I'm more excited about Amari and Rico because I feel like they are not being looked at as much because they don't have all the hype around Amari Jefferson. Rico Scott, from where they from, yeah, they got a little bit of hype, but not as much with the fan base, which is crazy to me. These are some quality guys, and this group of wide receivers has an opportunity with Caleb Odom to really set the tone. Because you got to remember, Caleb Odom, Bubba Hampton, they're part of this 24 class too. They just enrolled a little bit. They enrolled early. So this is going to be a crazy group to watch. Kevin Riley enrolled, was moved in yesterday. Jay Lindsey, all of these players that we were looking forward to seeing, they're on campus, man. And I'm excited to see them. Can't wait to see how they develop on the field. What else we got over here? I had a screenshot of something else. I think I showed y'all the updated picture, y'all. This is the updated picture, and I want to take a moment because there's a few pictures. You could take that banner off, sis. There's a few shots I want y'all to pay attention to here. First of all, we got a new picture up, right? We got a new picture up, and Uncle Jay and Moon Rocker still look like that is definitely Uncle Jay's son. We doing a blood test amongst ourselves. This is Moon Rocker right here, y'all. Down here at the bottom, next to Monica right here. Right, you see Nicole, Monica, then that's Moon Rock over there with look at Uncle Jay. That's his daddy. Uncle Jay, you the pappy. But y'all see the whole fam, man. We was down there. Don't worry about that little spot right there. That the picture messed up or something. I don't know. Marquita, I don't remember. Maybe the picture just got messed up. I don't know. But y'all see, we got Ebony, we got Cherise, got Uncle G, OG Gil Cruz, we got Mary J, right? We got Antoine, or is that Dwight? That's Antoine, right? I always get them mixed up. Then we got Daniel. Then we got Marquita and Monica. You know what I'm saying? And guess who that is right here, y'all? Getting caught off guard that sent me this fire. Listen, this one probably is the most natural right here. This is the one and only. The voice of the channel. The voice of the network. Zach Wilges, baby. Y'all already know. And then you got Caleb and his old lady. Listen, we was messing with Caleb at A-Day because he came, he spoke, and then he was like, yeah, I got to go. I was like, uh-oh, you going to use that stuff I taught you on the phone. You remember when he called in, I taught him that stuff? Yeah. He had to go. But yeah, that's him and his beautiful lady. Then y'all know y'all got me and my fam, my father, my mother, my oldest sister. This is from A-Day. You know what? She's so military. Look at how she holding her cap, y'all. Any of my military service members, y'all know what this means, right? When you holding your PC like this, and I hope she in here because I'm definitely gonna talk about it. And my dad probably gonna laugh at her too because this is all him. This is his child. His child, that's his child. Because they so military, they so militant with they demeanor. But yeah, pretty cool, man. Of course, we got Auntie Janet. Got my sister from Canada, Trina, up in this thing. We got Bino. That's yeah. How you get two pictures in here? Time out. Oh, never mind. He didn't get two pictures. I'm tripping. We got Trav Panua down there, Jay Jackson. We got the squad, man. So if you don't got JB, if you don't see your picture on here and you want your picture on the banner, please let me know. I mean, by emailing us the picture that you want used on the banner or what you think you want used. Send me like two pictures and I'll pick. All right, I'll pick. But I just wanted to give y'all that type of love this morning, y'all. I was so excited putting these pictures together. It was a good moment. But excited. Softball, baseball doing their thing. Freshmen are in. I'm going to open up the phone lines, and we're not going to get into no main topic of discussion today. I'm kind of opening the floor to talk about the most recent things. I mean, I've done enough little review on baseball and softball to see how the games went. I could pull the stats up, look at the hits. For y'all that want to talk baseball, give me the rundown of how this thing goes, because I can watch baseball live, right? And softball live. I can't watch it as much on TV. But yesterday, I mean the day before yesterday, oh my God, Saturday, I was really excited about watching the reruns for the Bama softball game against Tennessee, because the ladies, they were intense, y'all. It was so much energy, so much intensity. I mean, like, it's one thing to see men compete, but to see women take it to another level and just like have that grit and have the to me it becomes a little bit more pure.
You get what I'm saying? You really see the passion and they own little swag about it. It's different, man. It's different. Shout out to my guy B Sullivan in the building. My boy Brett. Top of the morning, everybody. $4.99 super chat. It's crazy, man. Appreciate that $4.99 super chat, man. Appreciate that $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, my guy. Listen, it's crazy that we are in this time where women's sports is starting to have a lot more attention on it. And while we're talking about it, man, how many of y'all been following the little drama behind Caitlin Clark and Charles Barkley, his statements? As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find the clip of Charles Barkley and his little statement to the Caitlin Clark haters. That was crazy to me that he did that. Let me see. I'm about to pull up a screenshot now. Yeah. And it's crazy that he said that because y'all know Charles Barkley, Auburn alum, grew up an Auburn fan. Let me see. I can't find this one. Hold on, y'all. Let me find this one. What y'all feel about it though? What y'all feel about it? He was basically saying that that everybody and see, I don't think Charles Barkley necessarily took the same approach as LeBron. I'm not going to say that they came on the same approach of trying to get the same message across. I think Charles was more so trying to make a statement and make it about, the fact that she's the hot thing right now. Like everybody else should be appreciative. But what's messed up is you had Lisa Leslie, you had Candace Parker, you had Brittany Griner, all of these monumental like women in basketball come through, Tina Thompson, like during this time, Cheryl Swoops, you had all these monumental women coming through the WNBA when there wasn't as much exposure, but they were the ones keeping it relevant. Even in the Olympics, when it came to the WNBA women's basketball, Olympics, like the WNBA, those stars, Sue Bird and all of them, they the ones that kept it relevant in a time where media wasn't so I guess what we could say aware. We weren't aware. We were tone deaf to women athletics, if you could say it. Not just, and I mean that was across the world. Women athletics didn't get the respect it did. So for him to come out and say it as if she's the only one to make this type of impact is crazy to me. My stance is this: like you got other athletes in the league right now that are doing more than just publicly getting public recognition for bringing the news or bringing the hype. Like Angel Reese owns a soccer team or something like that. She's a part owner of a soccer team, and you're giving more energy to Caitlin Clark, who really hasn't done that since you did a lot in college. Great, you did a lot. You are a different talent. You're a different talent. But do not allow that to take away from what you do on the court because of what everybody else, and she's feeding into it, and that's what my problem is. So it's crazy to see how it's all going down like this. You get what I'm saying? Like media is really taking a change for the worse in my eyes. You get what I'm saying? And it's a hard industry to be in already, but you won't catch me selling out. That was a sellout move to me. I go on record saying it. It was a sellout move to me. His take was definitely vague. Let me see if I can play it without getting copyrighted. Okay, here it is. Here we go. I'm gonna play this and hopefully I don't get copyrighted. And whose page is this? Hold on. And I'm only gonna play it like 10 seconds at a time.
I want to give LeBron a shout out. You guys know I hate social media. I got to give LeBron a shout out. It's something I read on Bleacher Report. That's the only thing I do. You do? I love Bleacher Report. That's it. Expand your horizon. No, I don't want to listen to all these damn idiots and fools on the internet.
I don't want to hear that part. I just want to hear.
Right here, 83. You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you're 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
Oh, you are.
Hey, first of all, speak for yourself. First of all, speak for yourself. We are not a real man. We our ability to acknowledge our insecurities is what makes us secure, right? So for you to come on and speak for all men as an Auburn alum / fan, you're wrong. Okay, that's first of all. First of all, you graduated, you played at Auburn, you represent the University of Auburn. So everything you say is null and void. Okay, we knew that you didn't obtain the mental capacity to speak on anything for anybody when you chose to represent Auburn. You see that, and boy, I ain't gonna lie, Charles. Whoever you went in, wherever you went to get them veneers put in, I need that hookup. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to be Hollywood white, straight, clean, choppy, just like that. But I mean, nah, you're speaking for yourself. There's no insecure. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all ass private charters, all the money and visibility.
But the thing is, she didn't. Like, these are people that have been working on this for years before her. She just so happened to be in the spotlight as it's coming to fruition. Like, her name alone does not bring all of the revenue for what the WNBA has been acquired. As a matter of fact, for the longest, if we really want to dive into it, Diana, what's her name, Taurasi, when she came into the league, that was the biggest boom of WNBA fandom as far as the fan base growing. That was the biggest boom. You know what I'm saying? Things just weren't even that as political as then. So if we really talking, Caitlin Clark, you just the second coming of Taurasi. If we being real, you know, Griner was a little controversial because of her height. You know, she has more of a not saying, let's say, broad, you know, demeanor. You get what I'm saying? She's more tomboyish. She's more in tune with herself. She's not ashamed of it. And that wasn't accepted when she stepped out the way she stepped out. But now you see a whole group of female athletes who are following her lead because of the conference she stepped out in. So don't do that, Charles. Don't discredit everybody that came before her. Caitlin, you doing your thing. And then we're not hating on Caitlin. And I don't think other people are hating on Caitlin. I think more people are trying to say why this same attention wasn't given to some of the other athletes that came before her that were a little bit more cultured, that didn't come from that good girl look or whatever. Like, come on now. And it ain't about race because Diana was a fire breather. You get what I'm saying? Brittany Griner, same thing. Who else? Sue Bird. She wasn't politically correct. She was definitely rough around the edges. It seemed like everybody was kind of rough around the edges when it came to, being an athlete, a female athlete. They didn't get the same recognition. So I look at Charles in this moment as basically, and it's not like he needed it. You already Hall of Fame. You've been doing good as an analyst with this cast. Like, y'all are a monumental cast. Why are you trying to jump on this bandwagon? You don't need it. So why are you jumping on this bandwagon? And LeBron James, you didn't agree with LeBron James because LeBron James was saying show appreciation for all of them. You know what I'm saying? Give them all, but let's not just single her out and act like, she's the only one that's been doing it like this. Like LeBron did, he took the same route she did. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Pops, what's up? Welcome to the chat. I was just naming some of those greats before social media: Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoop, Cynthia Cooper, Lisa Thompson, Sue Bird. What's the coach name over at South Carolina now? She was part of Dawn. Man, she was part of that group of females that was like, I mean, hell, she was on the Martin show. Her and that whole Olympics female team. Y'all don't remember that episode when they was on Martin? Like, they didn't have the access, and that was like a push and pull for them to even have that platform, that stage, to show they're more than just basketball players or women basketball players or just rough. No, these are women. Like, they have lives, they have interesting lives that we can dive into, and they create value for the league. So, yeah, screw Charles, man. I ain't never been a Charles Barkley fan. Y'all know that. But if anything, man, I've always admired his ability to, or his want to just be real. You get what I'm saying? Be him, authentically him. And that's what I can respect from Charles. But the fact that he doing it as an Auburn alum and the way he took that approach, that's where I kind of just turned my head and I'm like, nah, I ain't hearing that. So that's one little public. Coach Smook, respectfully, if we're going to talk about, please, let's just be clear. She has been getting hate because of her sexuality and race. Let's be straight up about it. MJ, that's anybody though. Brittany Griner, that's anybody. Candace Parker, you remember when she came out? A lot of people
They dealt with it on that aspect. So I don't think I think for this context of how it's being discussed, I think it's literally just people trying to jump on the next hot thing. And I don't like that in media. I don't like that because you barely knew about the young lady 2 years ago. You get what I'm saying? Now you're speaking as if she's the biggest thing that's came. No, you got so many other players in this draft class with her that came in that have just as much accolades, just as much success. Why are we jumping on Caitlin? You get what I'm saying? And that's the media. That's the media for it. And that's something that I struggle with, you know, being accepted by, because I don't care. I don't care to be accepted by media. As long as the community is good with what I'm bringing to the table, that's what I'm about. At the end of the day, you guys make the channel. You guys make it what it is. So I choose to approach from that standpoint. But yeah, that was just a little thoughts of the day. You know, that was kind of one of the things that was kind of bothering me over the weekend. Just Charles Barkley jumping on that. If he wouldn't have said that, I probably wouldn't have been on top of it like that. But the fact that Charles Barkley, like, bro, you was an Auburn grad. Like, chill out. You was an Auburn alum. Chill out. Be happy, bro. Yeah, you good. Nah, MJ, listen, debate. Talk to me. That's what we here for. But other than that, y'all, that's about it for anything outside of Bama football that I got into over the weekend. Like I said, it was a relaxing weekend. But let's dive into some Bama football talk. I can't wait to get y'all on the line. We got all the freshmen on campus. We got all the players that are going to be on this 2024 roster. They're here. They're checked in. They done got checked in. They done said that goodbyes to mommy. You know, mommy's like Ebony Carter and Miss Reese out here crying because they babies growing up. I ain't gonna mess with y'all today. I'm gonna let y'all have it a few more days because I remember when I went off to college and I with my mama. Look, my pop said he ain't like Charles since AAU. I remember that story. My dad played against Charles Barkley in high school, y'all. They played AAU ball against each other. He said Charles was this old chubby, big old chubby boy with this big old afro. Yes, Charles Barkley had an afro growing up. And they was laughing at him when he came on the court because, you know, during warm-ups, it was like, that big boy can't move. And they said, like, off the tip, my dad said, off the tip, first tip, Charles gets the ball, driving down the middle of the lane with his right hand, spins inside, pivot. I mean, drop step. You get what I'm saying? Power dribble. Boom, two-hand yam. Two people on the rim, two-hand yam on him. And he said from that moment on, it was a problem the rest of the game. My dad gave him a 20-piece, though. You get what I'm saying? Freddie G, what's good, man? Welcome in. Listen, but let's get into some football talk, y'all. Let's talk about this roster, how it's shaping up, what it looks like now. We got all the freshmen on there. I'm going to pull this graphic up here. Let me pull this graphic up so y'all can see this class, this final class, the signees of this class. We got the commits, got the signees here. Shout out to Bama 247 for providing us with this graphic here. And this one, hopefully this is the updated one because I don't want to see he's still up there. Y'all know Julian Sain that left and went to Ohio State. Hopefully the youngin finds some success somewhere because 6'1", 195. You know what? Anybody else? Listen, I ain't gonna do that to you today, mom. Anybody else find it weird that like everybody else has updated their stuff? Why Alabama ain't did theirs? You know what I'm saying? But this class looks good, y'all. Talking about the freshmen top to bottom, you got Jalen Milroe, 5-star, Xavier Brown, 5-star, Xavier Mincy, 5-star, Caleb Odom, 4-star, Jeremiah Beeman, 4-star, Daniel Hill, 4-star, Casey Poe, 4-star, Jay Sean Ross, 4-star, Jameer Grimsley Payton is gone. Jameer Grimsley gone. Red Morgan, 4-star. Sterling Dixon, 4-star. Bubba Hampton, 4-star. Will Sanders. This is a young man who I believe in year 3, year 2.5, year 3 is going to make a surge. He's going to be an intricate part of what this team is going to grow into in the future. 25, late 25, 26. I think Will Sanders will be one of those offensive linemen that we'll be talking about. Justin O. My guy, Asaya Faker from Central Phoenix City. Joseph Ionoda, Caden Jones, Drake Kirkpatrick Jr. And then to round it out, these are the guys that showed up over the weekend. Ryan Williams, Noah Carter, Kevin Riley, Amari Jefferson, Rico Scott. This is the young man that I'm so excited about. I'm telling y'all, man. This kid right here, when I tell you catch radius, university catch radius is where it's at. This is Rico Scott. I'm telling y'all. catch radius like none of the wide receivers, and that's Ryan Williams, all of them. They all have their skill sets, but what highlights Rico Scott for me is that catch radius, man. And he's only 6'1". He's only 6'1". You know what I'm saying? I know they say 6 foot, but I think he's more so 6'1", 6'2". Seeing him in person, standing him next to a few guys, I know that a 6'1", 6'2", he's right there with him. So Steven Duma, I'm telling you, another one that I'm excited about. 3-star rating, definitely underrated. Can't wait to see his energy on the field. Jay Lindsey and QB Reese. QB Reese is I'm telling y'all, he's the next coming of and I hate to put this pressure out there, but I feel like he could have that Reuben Foster, Mac Wilson, Rolando McClain mesh of energy, effectiveness, productivity. I feel like that's what QB Reese is bringing to start off this new era of Kalen DeBoer tenure at Alabama. Then you got Geno Vandermark, you got King Mack, Deshaun Jones, Cameron Howard, Caden Proctor. All of these guys were enrolling this past weekend. Graham Nicholson, the kicker. I don't know who this Andre Craig is, but apparently he was a late ad, right? Apparently he was a late ad, probably preferred walk-on, somebody for depth. You know what I'm saying? Josh Cuevas, he's been there. Keon Sabb, y'all know all these guys, they already there. So, solid class. Where does this class rank? First of all, where does this class rank? Right, this 24 class. We're talking transfers, enrollees, all alike, right? Class of 24, they're all in the same class. And we've got to see and evaluate some of them. Let me plug my headphones back in. We've got to evaluate some of them through A-Day, right? Through spring practice. Where does this class rank? And what is the outlook on how they fit? I want you all to call in. Go ahead and put the number on the line, Marquita. I want you all to call in and let me know what's your outlook on this class of 24 and what it brings to Alabama going forward. You look at the fall season. We start off with Western Kentucky, August 31st. My dad's birthday will be home opener for the first time in how many years? How many years since we've had a home opener? You know, we've always had a classic that we started off with. We got a home opener this year, and I'm telling y'all, this is going to be one to remember. It's going to be one to remember. First call of the day. Y'all know who it is. Make sure you say your name and put me in the game.
Call from
Exactly, put me in the game, coach.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Yo, Zach, what's good? You on the line with your boy, Coach Smook. How you feeling this morning, man?
I'm feeling good, Coach Smook.
Man, look, appreciate you for calling in, Zach. How was your weekend, first of all, before we jump into the conversation?
It was good. We had a Cajun crab bowl this weekend.
See, and you know what? I'm gonna stop you now. Hold on, let me take a sip of my coffee. Hold on. Cause I didn't get not one invite to no Cajun crawfish crab bowl, whatever y'all had. I didn't get not one invite. What's up with that, Zach? You laughing? I'm not. You hurt my feelings, Zach. I thought we was boys, man. I thought we was in this. I thought we was partners. You had a whole broil and didn't invite me.
I know. I should have.
It's all right.
I thought about it.
I'm gonna let you pass this time. I ain't gonna hold no grudges, right? I ain't gonna be mad.
Right.
I'm gonna just be a little hurt. I'm gonna be a little sad, but I know you're gonna make it up with the song of the day at the end of your phone call. But diving into the conversation, Zach, everybody's moved in now, man. We got the freshmen in. We saw some freshmen, some transfers during spring ball. We got some guys that's in there now. What's your feels around this whole setup, man? This whole setup for this upcoming season?
Excited. Ready for the season to start. Can't wait to see what the guys are going to do this year, and see how Coach DeBoer handles the SEC, because he hasn't coached in front of 100,000, and see how he handles that kind of that kind of pressure,
Right.
because and not to take anything away from him, I'm sure he'll be fine, but still, it's different because he had more people at A-Day than he had all last season in the stands for the football season last year.
Right.
So it's got to be, he's got to bring a new, not necessarily a new mindset, but an open mindset to accept the criticism, because there's going to be criticism, but stay focused and just keep doing keep bringing what he brings to the table, and never give up.
Right. And this is an exciting time as a fan. I know a lot of times, and before I continue, man, I can't go on without acknowledging one of our newest members, man, longtime supporter, very well respected member of the community. Coach Al Sanders just became a member. He just went and picked up his certificate to become a part of the AAA fam. It's official now. Coach Al, welcome to the family, man. We're glad to have you glad to have you on board. And for those who are looking for the link to join, the link is being posted through BotRix. I think you can actually type exclamation AAA and you can see the link to come up. If you overdo it, it's gonna go crazy. BotRix gonna keep talking. So I really want to leave it up to my mods to put that in there. So one of my senior mods, if you in the chat, had exclamation AAA and bring the link up for everybody, and you all can join the network here as a member. But Zach, back to you, man. One of the things that I want to highlight, man, it's exciting to be a fan right now because there's a lot of positive uncertainty, a lot of upside when you're talking about being uncertain about what's to come for this Alabama, this roster, this upcoming season. And I mean, from every aspect of the game, you got quarterbacks who are capable and an offense that kind of fits every quarterback's style, every quarterback's strengths. And, it kind of, there's opportunity for weaknesses to be totally hidden. And you say, why? Well, you got skill set players that's been recruited or that's been retained that say, okay, boom, these are playmakers at every spot on the field. Every spot on the field, you have some playmakers. And then I look on the defensive side, man, just to dive into the scheme like we did a lot of last week and to see where players can fit and what their skill sets are going to add. It gets me more excited than it does nervous. You get what I'm saying? I think a lot of the fan base is more anxious. What would you say to that?
Yeah, I agree because yes, we have veterans on the defensive side of the ball, but also you gotta look at it. Are they going to be able to perform at the level that is required to compete in the SEC? Because you have Damani Jackson and Keon Sabb that yes they have experience, but can they compete in the SEC? Keon Sabb, I don't have as much questions about because he played in the Big Ten, which the Big Ten is, even though we knock them, they're still a power conference.
Right.
But Damani is the one that I'm worried about because he played at USC, which is a big prestigious college, but they didn't play defense. How is his skill set going to, relate on the field, and how is he going to be able to compete game in, game out, and shut down wide receivers like we're going to need him to be able to do this year, Right.
You right there with me, Zach. So I'm gonna turn it over to this now. Now, of the true freshmen that showed up, and I'm gonna bring this roster back up, this list back up. Let me bring this up. And this is just true freshmen. I'm gonna scroll down. and I'm gonna get an updated graphic for when we want to talk about this again. But of all the freshmen that just showed up, not the guys that's been here, but the guys that just enrolled, and I'm gonna run a name now. You got Ryan Williams, you got Noah Carter, you got Kevin Riley, Amari Jefferson, Rico Scott, Steve Mduma, Jay Lindsey, and Quentin Reese. Of all the freshmen that showed up this past weekend, who are you more excited about seeing coming into this fall?
You know what? I'll do offensive and defensive.
Hey, give me your offensive guy first, then.
Honestly, I'd have to go with Ryan Williams because.
Zach, your phone breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Okay.
Go ahead again. Who you said? Ryan Williams?
Ryan Williams. Is he all height or is his skill set gonna translate on the field? Because, and the reason why I say that is because, you know, a lot of guys come in with a lot of height and it don't translate on the field.
Mm-hmm.
But now I have all the faith in the world in Ryan Williams until I don't see it translate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Devontae Smith, perfect example. The reason why Devontae Smith was able to have the season he had in 2020 is because Jalen Waddle went down, and he had to step up. Now, did we see signs of it throughout his career? Yes, but he wasn't able to display it because of Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Jalen Waddle, all the guys in front of him, and the reps being produced.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
right, 100%. So a lot of people are hype on Ryan Williams. I get that. Defensive wise, and we only had a few guys show up yesterday. Defensive guys. You had Noah Carter, you had Steve Mduma, and then QB Reese. You know, 2 linebackers and a defensive lineman. A place where I feel like we're so talented that these guys get to come in and do what true freshmen should be able to do, and that's come in and take that first year and learn. I don't care how ready you are. The more space you have to learn and make mistakes in that first year where you're not being depended upon to do something on a scheduled basis, meaning like you're going to get those 30 snaps a game and we need you to do that. These guys don't have to do that. So on the defensive side, who you looking at and who you excited about seeing going into this fall season?
I have to go with Miss Ebony's son, Noah.
Oh, really? What about Noah? You know what? A lot of people, and I'm not just talking about Bama fans. I'm talking about people who followed his journey. A lot of people were so angry that he chose to flip to Bama. What do you think that entails? Because he wasn't like a high commodity. You know, sadly, national media did not have Noah Carter ranked as high as he should have been. You get what I'm saying? You turn on the film and you look at his value, where he brings on both sides of the ball. Noah Carter was definitely underrated. What do you think is behind the fuel for people being scared of him being at Alabama?
His skill set, what he brings to the table, because he's that smaller guy that we can drop back in coverage or put down at the defensive end position in certain situations and have him rush the ball, and you know he's going to get to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's going to bring the speed and proper technique that we have with Will Anderson and Dallas Turner type, you know, and just get after it, you know, and he brings the same kind of mindset, and also he's humble,
right?
You know, and that's what I'm high on with players, because you know as well as I do, in the NIL era, you know, a lot of players aren't humble. They're just out there chasing the bag. What school can give them the most money,
Right.
you know, and it's not necessarily the player's fault. It's the parents, you know, them.
It's the
telling their
media.
kids,
It's a lot of things to factor
Well-
in, and you know, these are kids. You know, imagine being 16 and somebody coming to your school and saying, "Hey, I got $40,000 if you say that you like our school." You might go to college here. Heck yeah, I'm gonna say that. $40,000 as a 16-year-old. You know what kind of man? Listen, let's just go back to 2006. If a college came up to Coach Smook, Senador Jr. at Russell County High School in 2006 and said, "Hey, I'll give you 10 grand to say that you like our school and to come visit us so that we can show you why you should come play for us and why you will be the next starting wide receiver if you sign with us." Oh, yes, Coach Smook and Coach Smook Daddy, Coach Smook Mama, we are taking that conversation. We're going to have that conversation. We're going to really figure it out. Now, my family, we not chasing no bag, but we definitely going to find out how you able to supply us with this $10,000, and I ain't even played a snap for you. We want to go have that conversation. See, people got to look at it from both sides. We ain't just chasing the bag. We trying to figure out how the bag got here, right? Some of us trying to figure out. So if that entails my son creating value for himself in a situation where he is the center point, he's the focal point, and he could reap benefits from it, hey, why not take it? Who are we to say that that's wrong? You know, because I grew up an Alabama fan. Well, I got a family that I want to be able to take care of, and the NFL is only a 6 to 8 year. I think the tenure now and the lifespan of an NFL career is starting to short year by year. It's getting shorter and shorter. So why not take advantage of it and go and do it, you know, in that aspect? Shout out to Car Conversations in the chat. But Zach, I think you got a good approach on this, man, with what you're expecting from this class. Anything else you want to say about just this roster in general going into this season before I let you off, man?
The roster overall is, I think we're good overall because, you know, we picked up some experience where we was lacking, you know, in the spring portal. Maybe not the best talent, but who knows what's going to happen, because we were saying the same thing about Trey Amos, and look what happened when Trey Amos got on the field. He showed he was ready and prepared to play for Bama.
Right.
You know, that he just didn't get the recognition he deserved, you know, and had to go to a smaller school first, you know.
Listen, Zach, I'm so excited about this roster. One, because the staff. It's the staff. This roster, to me, the players that we lost, and not all of them, majority of the players we lost don't fit the persona or the personality of this coaching staff. You look at how they're acting at these other schools, and not all of them. I'm talking about, and I'm not scared to go on record and say this. I've heard some. I ain't gonna say negative. I've heard some rumors that Isaiah Bonds and Amari Black, you know, they probably gonna come out and say, you know, everything's good, but it's players in that Texas locker room that don't mind throwing the other players' transfers under the bus. They did the same thing with Ajayi Hall when he came over from Bama acting crazy, right? And and so I look at it, man, and I'm looking at some of these players, Isaiah Bonds, Amari Black, struggling, Kendrick Blackshire back in the portal, right? Over at Texas, like a lot of those guys, egos would not fit in this locker room right now. And I think to play the other side of it, Caden Proctor coming back is because he doesn't have an ego. He really wanted to be in the best spot possible, and Iowa made it seem like that would be them. But he chose to come back, and he doesn't regret it not one bit. The conversations that I've heard he's had with the players, the coaching staff, him and Coach Cap have already started developing a relationship from afar, you know, making sure they stay within the guidelines. So this is one thing that I'm excited about, just the makeup of the roster and how it relates to the persona of this staff, which is very diverse. very diverse, but the mindset is consistent across the board, and that's something you can glean on as a fan, as a supporter of this team, and as a person who wants every player on this roster to experience success. So Zach, you already know what time it is, man.
Oh yeah.
You already know what time it is. I hope you had your morning tea for your vocals. I hope you ready. You've had like 3 days to prepare something for us. Hey, Antoine has made a request. Pull that back up, Marquita. Antoine has made a request, and we might not get it today. We might not get it today in the morning segment, but we got to get you on this. Zach, Antoine wants you to sing Oasis Wonderwall. Have you ever heard that song?
I've never heard that song.
All right, so we're gonna put it on the list. I'm gonna make sure you get the song to listen to, so you could put it on the list and you can start getting ready to sing that for us. But past that, are you ready to give the people what they want, Zach?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
And I just seen a special request that I feel like would be fitting to kick the week off, being that we just moved all the kids in. Can we get a little rendition, Zach? We'll just rendition of Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama. Bro. Lord, I'm coming home to you. Sweet Home Alabama. Bro.
Girl, I'm coming home to you. Man, listen, Zach, I know you be trying to keep from going in, but let it rip, Zach. When you let it rip, you do something to Bama Nation, man. I'm telling you, Zach. So what's going to happen? So what's going to happen, Zach? Tonight when we go live, because we do have a live tonight, just want to let y'all know we are going live tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be after my gym session, so y'all know it's going to be hype. Zach, I want you to listen to that Oasis song, right? And we're going to let that thing rip tonight. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
All right, Zach. Anything you want to say to the fam before you get out of here?
Roll Tide. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all this evening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know Zach will just on the line, man. Every time Zach comes on, y'all know he's going to get a good conversation. Listen, phone lines are back open. Jump in. Let's talk about it. We got the players in. We got the freshmen in. We got the doggone, got the transfers in. I didn't even let Zach talk about transfers because, you know, we got a lot to talk about. Got King Mack on campus. Got Deshaun Jones. Got Mr. Mark Vanderham on campus.
Cindy from Fairland.
Okay.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Got Cindy on the line. How you doing, girl?
Hey, buddy.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm a lot better. How you doing, Smook?
Look, I'm feeling good, man. Just here, happy to be here. Y'all see, I'm kind of on I'm like on a 7 right now. I'm not at a 10 this morning. I'm at a 7 because we got a week long of content, and it's so hard not to bleed over into what we got coming up because, like, I really feel like y'all are excited, and y'all don't even know what's coming, and I know what's coming, so it's kind of I'm trying to hold a secret, and it's bad. It's bad. It's bad, Cindy. I feel like a little girl that just got a first kiss type stuff. Like, I'm ready to tell everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to I remember when my first kiss.
I don't see how you holding it in, Smook.
Listen, I remember my first kiss in 2nd grade. No, actually it was 1st grade. I was in 1st grade. My mom and dad, they here. Y'all remember when I when I kissed Heaven at school and we got in trouble because the teacher caught us kissing? That was my first kiss that I can remember. You know what I'm saying? And I told everybody. That's how I got in trouble. That's really how I got in trouble. I started telling all my friends, and they were jealous because Heaven was the prettiest girl in the class, and I was the only one that was good enough in basketball to hang with her because she was a hooper. And we was reading a book, you know, them tall books we had in elementary school, the big books, the big gigantic book, the jump. Yeah, we was hiding behind one of them under the table while we were supposed to be doing reading time together. And she laid one on me.
You was being a rascal is what you was being.
I was being fast and mannish, like my mom used to say, being fast and mannish. But that's how I am about the content this week. It's so much coming up, and I just want everybody to know, man, like, it's hard being like keeping it together. But Cindy, tell me about what you feeling. What you feeling about the recruits? We got all these big names.
Oh man, it's so exciting.
And you know,
But first, I want to give props. You already gave them props, but the ladies this weekend. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh my God. we took down the ugly orange, Smook.
The nasty orange.
At home because of us.
Staying at home. Don't that feel good when you could keep them at home? They don't even get to travel.
Oh man, don't you know that? Oh, they was crying. They were so upset.
Oh, rocket top. They just rocket flopped on us. I love it. I love it. I love it. And guess what? It was a good game though. To be honest,
Yes, it was.
That was an exciting game. I got to go back and watch the highlights. I wanted to try to feature them on the show this morning, just the highlights while we were talking.
Man.
As a matter of fact, I think I can. So go ahead and talk about it. Talk about that Bama softball.
Well, the pitching was absolutely wonderful. We got Tennessee probably has the best pitchers in the country, but we're not too far behind. We got the best 1-2 punch following them, and for our girls to hit them, that was saying something. I'm telling you, we got. I'm gonna go out and say it. We got a chance, Smook. We do.
You think so?
A chance to go do something in this tournament. Yes.
Cindy, I'm not going to argue with you because I'm not an expert, or I never claimed to be an expert in this field, right? And when it comes to baseball and softball, but I got to watch my mom growing up, and my mom, when she gets excited about softball, when she gets excited about some things that she's seeing with this, like that to me, I gotta start watching, you know what I'm saying? And it's getting to the point, and I know KT, my manager, right? We always run. She was excited about it. Like she was like, "You seen we whooped Tennessee? You seen we beat Tennessee?" And I was like, "I seen some of it. You know, I didn't get to see all of it, but I got to see some of it." And these girls was locked in. Like I'm looking at I got the video playing now. I mean, look at the intensity.
Oh my God, we got down to the last inning, and it was the bases loaded with one out. And their best hitter came up. And our pitcher got her to hit one to the infield for out number 3. I was like, oh man, this is too much.
And it looked like it was intense, y'all. It looked like it was intense. I'm looking at the highlights, like it looked like it was intense. So next year, and I don't know if everybody noticed, next season, Coach Smook is definitely diving into the softball coverage, but something that I'm personally excited about, and it's not to get away from the softball talk, but women's basketball is like my primary target. Women's basketball for Bama women's basketball is my target. Like the other content creators can have the male side. I'm still going to, cover them. I'm going to interact. But women's basketball, Coach Curry and that women's basketball team, I get the same type of vibe when I watch the softball team. So I can't wait to get involved with covering them because a lot of people aren't doing it. For what reason? I don't know why. There's so much excitement around the women's sports at Alabama, and why aren't we giving them their attention? And I don't know. I plan on taking the forefront, and I plan on bringing some of our female personalities, some of our female supporters that follow that stuff and can really educate me. I plan on bringing you on. Like I can't wait. I'm telling y'all. Okay. I'm trying to turn my manager into a personality, y'all. She just not feeling it though. So if y'all could hashtag KT personality or something, we got to find a hashtag for KT to get her on this podcast, to get her on the live and co-host with me, because I'm telling you, the energy y'all see on like our
talk softball
all day, and she don't think she can. Like she is perfect for it. Like we sit there and talk, and I be like, you could do this on live, right? Nah, that ain't me. Yes, it is. Like so, y'all can help me push that agenda. That'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Didn't our women's basketball team get some good pickups just this past month too? Yeah, they signed 2 top 25 recruits in this class for the basketball, and I got to meet one of the young ladies at the Alabama Florida game. I was sitting next to her. Didn't even know that she was like,
oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
so can't wait to get in touch. Didn't know I was getting her Instagram and following her, and she was going to be the next big thing to sign at Bama. Did not know that. So God work in mysterious ways, Cindy.
That's awesome.
Listen, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm excited about Ryan. I've actually personally seen him play in AAA fam. Y'all just wait. Y'all just wait and see what's coming. And you're excited about Rico Scott. I cannot wait. The football season could not get here fast enough.
98 days, I think. I think we at 98 days now, y'all. 98 days. That's too long.
Ryan can go and high point him some balls smooth. We've been missing that. It's unbelievable.
Just think about it. You got a big man in Caleb Odom that can high point like a mug. You got we saw Jeremy Bernard show his willingness to go up and high point the ball. He don't care if you coming to lay him out or not. You get what I'm saying? He going to high point that bad boy. And then you bring in a young, talented guy like Ryan Williams that can really take the top off you if needed be, but don't sleep on Ryan on the back shoulder. Don't sleep on him.
he can do both, and I've seen it. And fast, the cat is fast, and it's just, and he can play every position. It's gonna be special. I cannot wait.
Listen, I'm telling you, and the thing is, Cindy, it's like I feel like because it's going to be so much hype and focus around him, that's going to allow a lot of other guys like Rico Scott, Amari Jefferson, Bubba Hampton to have opportunities to where, I don't know if y'all remember, Jerry Jeudy was like the talk of that wide receiver class. As good as Henry Ruggs was and Devontae Smith were, Jerry Jeudy was the talk of that group, and you saw who ended up being like the impact players. Think about all of the huge plays that happened for Bama, like consistent plays. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you done mentioned my favorite player again. You got to get me talking 30 minutes about.
Listen, Smitty. I mean, people forget he was the one that caught the national championship pass from Tua as a true freshman. He was a true freshman, and that part of the season, he what by himself. And it was crazy because Smitty will tell you, he said, I wasn't the option on that play. He'll tell you, I wasn't the look. He said Tua just seen they were leaking, they dropped off, they didn't pass off clear, and he just put it in the spot. And if you watch the play, Smitty was not sprinting at first. He pulled up Amari Cooper, the ball was in the air, and he kind of kicked it in the gear and got up under it.
Man, the man was, they wouldn't go into history saying he was fast, but he was.
He was. Oh, yeah. Smitty was the one, man. Smitty was the one. Like, of all the wide receivers, you're talking about that ended up leaving Alabama the most complete wide receiver, hands, jumping ability, speed, route running.
Who do you have on the roster that you would think comps to him?
To
Do
Smitty?
we have anybody?
Right now?
Who?
I think.
Yeah. Are coming in.
Right now, if you had a Smitty comp, I think it's Ryan Williams. I look at Ryan Williams as right now coming into Alabama. He's the end of the sophomore year version of Smitty.
That's great.
You get what I'm saying? Like the year after the Natty catch, you remember how clutch Smitty was? He wasn't necessarily the most targeted that second year, but he was the one like, go ahead and watch out for Jeudy. Go ahead and watch out for Ruggs. Go ahead and the new kid Waddle, who's so fast and because y'all remember Waddle was a year behind those guys.
Wasn't he kind of like a gadget guy?
Yes, Smitty was the one you put at the slot, you put at the Z, you put at the X, like you put him in the backfield, put him in jet sweeps. Smitty was the Kendrick Law of this class. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody think Kendrick Law gonna be the guy, but to me, Kobe Prentice gonna be that guy. And Ryan Williams comes in to be that to have the opportunity and be that type of guy without being like you're not expecting him to perform like that.
He's not going to be pressured to try and be the primary.
That part. Jarvis Mitchell asks, and you can answer this, Cindy. He said, does Ryan Williams, does he have the hand Smitty had? Smitty caught everything that was thrown at him.
Oh yeah. He's got like Velcro on his hands.
Jarvis, there's a clip. There's a clip from the state championship game. And Ryan Williams catches a slant between linebacker corner and the safety is coming downhill. Yeah. And the way he catches it, grabs the ball, secures, takes the hit on his upfield shoulder to spin off and get up the sideline to score. Jarvis, that'll tell you his awareness on the field. He doesn't just catch the ball. Most people catch the ball. We regularly catch the ball, we just catch it, right? And then we pull it. Ryan Williams has that same
Jermaine Burton type catching. Like, y'all notice every time Jermaine Burton caught a pass, if he wasn't cradling it, his hand catches, Jermaine Burton snatches the ball out the air. Ryan Williams is going to... And shout out to Mary Kay with the MK Men facial moisturizer. I'm looking for more sponsors. This is what I use to moisturize my face. If y'all are looking for some good facial moisturizer, fellas, shout out to Mary Kay. Got this from my mother. She is a what they call a distributor. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the rub it on my face. This is the rub it. Wait, pause. No, wait. Hold on, Cindy. You come back, Cindy. Don't you leave me. You brought this.
You're supposed to make me laugh now. I'm still hurting.
Cindy, no, don't go. Stop. Hold on. Listen, this is not rubbing on my face. This is just Mary Kay, man. We're not starting that. Don't y'all start that mess. AAA family, don't y'all get in acting up. Nope. Antoine, Sean here today. Bino, shut up. Shut up. Whoa, KT. I don't want to hear it. Y'all. I don't want to hear it. Cindy, you see what happened?
We making him mad from 5 lives
away. Listen, this is about Mary Kay, though. I'm looking for a sponsor. This is that good moisturizer, advanced facial hydration. That's what it's called. Hydrate your face or whatever, okay? Oh, that don't even sound right. Oh, I'm letting it go. Bump it. Cindy, so what you think about the defensive guys coming on? We got Noah Carter, you got Steve Mduma, and you got QB Reese, who I believe is the second coming of Rolando McClain / Reuben Foster.
I hope so. That would be awesome. We need it.
I'm telling you.
I like my boy Noah.
Tell me about it. Look.
Where do you think? Is he going to be on the end, or is he going to be?
Oh man, Noah. I
don't know what the new term is for, but
I think Noah, because of how he's growing and filling out his frame, because he's a solid 6'4". He's a solid 6'4". And like I said, I got to hang out with the young man the day before A-Day, as a matter of fact. And I mean, his arms are so long. Look, Noah has like a 6'6", 6'7" wingspan. And his frame kind of reminds me of Terrell Lewis when he got recruited. And in this scheme, keeping him on the edge is probably what's going to be best, because he has ball skills. He has like footwork like a DB / wide receiver. I mean,
he can get to the ball carrier.
Yes. And Noah's a 4'5". Like, he's a solid 4'5", 40 kid. So we're looking at possibly another Dallas Turner type, not necessarily makeup or build, but that skill set. And to me,
you need to speak that into existence.
But it's just, you turn on the film and you see it, Cindy. You turn on the film and you see it. Noah Carter, and I'm not hyping him up because I know him. I'm talking about the film. Like, before I even saw the film, I kind of just seen the build. You get what I'm saying? But now you turn on the film and then I got to meet him. Noah Carter is 6'4", 235, 240 as a freshman, because he gonna be about 230, 235. When the season kicks off. I guarantee it. He about to be down there. Wow. But that staff that
trend nutrition going.
It's up. It is up. And he like to eat already. So now he get to go and get that Bama. Them chefs at Bama, they know how to hook it up. They know how to hook it up. I know. Had some of that little bourbon chicken, y'all. That bourbon chicken at Bama is something different. But yeah, I think he's one that I'm excited about. And I think his success is going to be experienced off of the edge.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking too from the film.
Is
him off the edge, but I wasn't sure.
Imagine him, Duke Johnson, and oh my God, we got so many dudes coming in over the next 2 years. I
could see him jumping up and batting balls away too.
A lot because of that length, that reach, and I think Noah probably got like a 39-inch vert, 38-inch vert at 6'4". You mean that? I mean, that's freak of nature type stuff. That's like Calvin Johnson playing defensive end.
Yeah, I think they're underestimating us, and they all gonna be surprised when they see us zooming through the schedule and whipping tail.
I'm telling y'all. But Cindy, let the people know what's up. Talk to your family, because they love when you call in. I love when you call in too. You know what? And I'm gonna say this once again. And then I'm going to let Cindy echo it. We need more women calling in. We need more women viewers.
Where are my sisters?
Talk to them, Cindy. You talk to them, because they ain't listening to me.
Yeah, y'all need to call in. I can't be the only one.
Cindy, you can't be so nice with it. You gotta be kind of feisty with it.
Call in, sister.
Look, it didn't take no tone change or nothing. See, Cindy, the mean big sister that don't sound like it. You know what I'm saying? She the one. Y'all better clean up when mama gets home. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get a whooping.
If they don't, then somebody else is gonna get on to them.
Right. And so y'all better listen to y'all big sister. She wants y'all to call in. Y'all need to call in, ladies. I want to hear y'all voices too. You know what? I guarantee you my mama gonna be the next one to call in. When mama call in, y'all
know what my Southern tale says.
What you gonna say, Cindy? Oh man, I love Cindy too, y'all. This is a family. I love the personalities developing out of this whole thing, and y'all just as much a part of this show as people try to make it be about me.
You know, I tried to beat Zach in this morning, but he's got fast fingers. No,
I'm gonna tell you what Zach then did. Zach don't have to dial the number no more. He has it saved. I guarantee you.
I do too.
No. Hey, so just so y'all know that.
So that's saying something.
Right. That means hey, listen, mama, we done made it. I'm being the call-in number is being saved in contacts. So we have made it. I don't care what y'all say. Look, from now on, I have 2 people confirmed. As a matter of fact, 3. Uncle Jay said he got it saved in his contacts too. So I got 3 people.
All I gotta do is hit redial and
it's up.
He still beats me.
It's up. I think Zach done tapped the phone line. He done tapped my Google Voice number, and he knows. And then I think Marquita secretly be giving Zach like a heads up. Hey, I'm about to put the banner up. Go ahead and call.
Well, she's saying, "Oh my dear Lord, Cindy's calling again and hanging up. I'm trying again." I'm worrying her to death.
And the sad part is I'm trying to get it to where we have the call queue set up. We were looking at one this weekend. It's not the one that I want. Just cost entirely too much for what we're doing. But once we get to that level where we got those 30, 40 callers calling in at the same time, we'll be able to get to it. But right now, I think this is working perfect. And it's people like you that make it easy. It make it easy to do. So, Cindy, what you want to say to the fam before I let you go?
Lady callers, call in. Y'all be sure and support our lady softball team because they are kicking butt. And can't wait for the season and can't wait for the tailgate. I've already got my rooms booked and my RSVP done and waiting on to find out how much it's gonna cost. Listen, y'all know that the RSVP fam, the people that RSVP, you will know June 1st what the ticket prices is, and then June 15th. Okay. We'll launch it public for everybody else. Like I said, I think we got 11 more seats for RSVP. So if we launch those, if those get filled up and people still want to get in part, and I know more people going to want to join. I want to keep it limited though, because some of the venues that we have, you get what I'm saying? After talking in the meeting, and we ain't gonna let everybody know. After talking in the meeting, it might be like a closed event, limited seating, limited availability for you all to bring your closest friends that really support the community. We get together for this very first one. I already know. Look, y'all gonna be Ubering. I heard that plan. I said I might need. My son was like, he's like, I ain't fixing to be worried about driving my truck everywhere, especially if I have a vehicle. I ain't gonna be responsible for your ass. Hey, listen, T-Town, and you know inflation gonna be like crazy leading up into that week. Gas prices gonna go up in T-Town. The room prices that people trying to book or cancel, they're gonna have to pay a higher cancel it. Like they gonna be sending everything going up at T-Town the week going into that Georgia game. And remember, y'all, there's a bye week before we play Georgia. Yeah. So for everybody that's talking about coming to the tailgate, factor in the fact there's a bye week because people prepping. Georgia fans are prepping to invade T-Town. They want to come in numbers. And the only way we're going to be able to show up and show out as AAA fam, we got to have our stuff squared away. That's why we starting to plan it early. But other than that, Cindy, definitely glad to have you call in. As always, look, big sis / auntie, you know, and I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait till we link up again. And Cindy, thank you for calling in. AAA fam. Yes, they love you too. You know, they love you too. I love you, girl. Love you. Listen, thank you for calling in, Cindy. All right. Y'all be easy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What's up with my music? Why my music ain't playing? There we go. I was about to say, why my music wasn't playing? Shout out to Cindy for calling in. Hey, phone line still open, y'all. Today's show might go a little bit longer since we didn't go
yesterday. And the numbers are up right now. Appreciate y'all let me take a moment to thank you all 66 of you watching over on YouTube. Thank you for coming over and watching. If you're on Facebook, drop that like, drop that reaction. I can actually see your Facebook reactions over here. So if you want to be recognized for showing up, showing love, supporting the channel, show up, like the stream. And I can see it, heart the stream on YouTube, like the stream. We got another number. I'm gonna go ahead and answer it while I, do this whole thanking everybody part. Hold on. All right, so 602, hold on off in the back for a second. I'm gonna get to you in 2 seconds. But shout out to the 137. We got 64 here on YouTube and 74 on Twitch. I mean, not Twitch. Dang, I always say that. Twitter, X, whatever it is now. Lord have mercy. Do I need to stream on Twitch? Is that a sign? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Twitch. I think Twitch might be another option, and we can do Twitch. Twitch, my following is large on Twitch. I kind of left Twitch alone years ago, just created it to support my fellow gaming streamers. But I think we might go and change the game on Twitch. What y'all think? Give me some AAA emojis in the chat if y'all think we can change the game on Twitch. Kyle Hirsch, what's up, my guy? Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you for pulling up. Hey, Mother Low in the chat, y'all. Just dropping by to say hello. There she go. Tamara Johnson in this thing. Look, you ain't sleep this morning. You had an off day yesterday. We got it today. Kareem is in the chat. Jordan, I seen you already. Look, Jordan, listen, I love this, man. I love this. Look, Auntie Janet said she cussed too much. Auntie Janet, now doggone well, this is a family show, but ain't no cussing too much. Ain't no such thing. We know how to get this stuff squared away. All your people want to hear them. Khalil, what's good? Khalil Cooper's in the building. Why are you watching this video on here and not on YouTube? Facts. Talk to them, Antoine. They tripping. They rubbernecking. Listen, we had some rubberneckers expose themselves this weekend, y'all. They exposed themselves pretty badly, and I did not mean for them to expose themselves, but it is what it is. It was fun though. It was fun because they ended up becoming a subscriber. Interaction was there, and I love it. But without further ado, we got a 602 on the line. 602 on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? You're on the line with Coach Smook.
Good morning, AAA. It's Ebony and B-Town.
Ooh, what's up? Hold on, y'all. It's the Ebony Williams. Noah Carter's mom is in the chat. How you feeling today, sis?
Yes, I heard the little love y'all was giving my baby.
Listen.
What's up? Thank y'all.
Now he's that's my youngin right there. I always tell everybody, I don't care who else claim that they know, that's my young boy. You know what I'm saying? I call Noah, that's my young boy. Even when I met, I was like, what's up, young boy? You know what I'm saying? Like that's my boy. So of course, any Noah hate, it won't be stood for. Tyler, any hate for any of our players that won't be stood for. But we definitely pro Noah Carter. Can't wait to. I know he excited. What was that like? Let's. We're gonna change the conversation. This is the Coach Smook and Sister Ebony segment for the next 15 minutes. Listen, talk about it. Give us the experience. I know you still full of emotion. I ain't gonna pick at you too much.
Oh my God, yes, it's gonna be hard. Today is pretty much we're leaving tomorrow, so today is like the last day we can see him if he has time. Because he's like, they've had him on go since he got here. And so, like, it's just been so emotional. Like, it's so cute. Like, these little freshmen are so cute. They look so nervous. And, like, Noah's so lost. Like, he couldn't even find the facility to his dorm. He was calling me. Like, it's just been so, like, it's going to be hard for him to acclimate to, this whole new life. But he's busy. Like, this morning, he had workouts at 6 a.m. So he's already there. I just texted him and said, like, when do you have a moment to see your family? So like, I don't know when I'm going to see him today, but we're on the road tomorrow.
Get used to it for the next 8 to 12 years. This is what it's going to be like. This is what it's going to be like, Ebony. Your son is great. I'm telling you, Noah's he's going to be the one. I'm telling you. Will Anderson, Dallas Turner, all of them guys that came before him, they're going to be talking about young Noah Carter. And the thing is, Noah is one to just talking to him. He's one that likes those challenges. He don't want everybody in on his challenges. He feel like he got to handle them himself. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that shows great character for accountability, something that we need in this day and age of college football athletics. college athletics in general. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see him develop and continue to grow. But he has a solid support system around him. You know, he got super mom cheering him on. He got hard dad out there. You know, cool. and I know from personal conversations, like Will is that big brother / mentor now for him. You know, because he took that time to instill in him. And I love what y'all have done with him. But it's people that's surrounded by Noah that's going to look and glean on that, and he's going to be a catalyst in as far as keeping a lot of this locker room together with the way the NIL is. A lot of people going to look to Noah, and it's just going to be a matter of time. That type of energy is infectious.
Yeah, he's very humble. He's very quiet. He's very shy, but he's ready to work. He knows he needs to put in this work to get a spot on this field soon. I don't know where it's going to be at, but he doesn't even care. Like he knows he has to work to get on this field. So I'm excited to see, you know, I'll probably come back out here like June, July, because I don't know how I'm going to survive.
Oh, Lord.
With my kids so far. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. Look, like, I don't know what to do.
So for all my realtors in the chat that's in Alabama or in the surrounding areas, just know you get a nice little 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. That you you get what I'm saying? Because we know what time it is. She really want to move to Alabama, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. She want to be close to her baby, but we can't have her in T-Town. We got to put her somewhere that's kind of more suburban. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have many dry spots in Alabama like Arizona, but we got some spots for you now. We got some spots. Alabama has some nice spots, you know, and
I need a spot here in T-Town. Like, I need my Arizona family to come and have a place to stay with this $2,000 a night hotel rooms during the game. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
$2,000. Like, that's crazy, ain't it?
It's crazy. But they have some parent hotels. They give us like a link, so I need to lock them down. But you know, for the long run, I definitely do need like a little spot out here.
Listen,
Noah's gonna need a spot, so yes, please hit me up, y'all.
Listen, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I wanted to ask you too, like from like, and this might turn on a serious note, but like, what was your feels when you saw like? I think I kind of told you what to expect. Once he finally starts to get on campus, what was the reception there? And I know it's not a lot of attention on these guys right now, but just from the staff, what was the reception with getting these guys into the at the university, getting these guys checked in, all this stuff? What was that like? Because I know previous guys, they always talked about how militant and time oriented things were, like on the schedule, on the clock, and they didn't really get to enjoy the whole move-in process. I feel like this year it felt different. Just looking at that video clip and looking at all the parents posting, it felt different. So what was that experience like?
Well, excuse me. They gave us like from 9 to 12 to move them into Bryant Hall. And as soon as you pulled up, like that cameraman was there. I was like, what is you doing? Like, he was following us into the room. Like, it was funny. But like the little camera guy was there. Like, Ashley is Auntie Ashley.
Oh yeah, she's solid. She's solid.
My God.
Yeah.
That lady has saved my Noah's life this weekend. But like, everybody's just so welcoming, and then they like, it was just amazing. It was very smooth. We moved them in. The staff was there constantly. The education staff, we met with them, and they just wrapped themselves around the kids. Like, he's done academic testing. He's done like the physicals and all that kind of stuff. And then today is, the first day of getting back, I guess, the schedule, because school starts today and workouts start today. And so it's just been constant, like, just wrapped around like love and support for these freshmen. So it's been chill. It's really been chill. And I really, like, parents, I don't know if they just like dropped them off and left, and we might just be the only ones still here, but I'm just looking for some time to hang out with him, but there's really no time because they got them working nonstop since Sunday.
I'm gonna tell you right now, sis, you better go ahead. Look, cut the umbilical cord. That's what. Oh my God. That's what my coaches told the parents my coaches, when I showed up freshman year at Faulkland, this is not a prestigious program at this point in time. This is like the third, fourth year of this program being around. But they had a nice, welcoming staff, and They got us squared away, got us over to our dorms. We had trash dorms, just so y'all know. Our dorms was trash. And but they told our parents, like they said, dads, you know, don't just leave them, and moms, don't try to stay. And my mom, she's in the chat right now. She'll tell you that move-in day, my teammates, all their parents left early. And my mom and dad, my mom was trying to set my dorm room up for me, chat. AAA fam. My mom was in my dorm room while my roommate was in there. My teammate, who played the same position as me, you know, was in my room trying to set my room up. And I remember I was like, you know, I was trying my best not to be like, I'm big boy, or, you know, because I seen it. And I was like, Mom, you know, fellas, we about to go to Buffalo. We about to go to Hooters. That's where it was. We was going to Hooters. And I was like, Mom, we about to go to Hooters. And she was like, you not going to stay here and set your stuff up? I was like, no, I'm going to set it up how I want to, you know? And then she gave me this look like, no, he didn't. Like, and I was like, Mom, I'm in college now. I ain't no baby no more. I said, I'm grown. That's what I told her. I said, I'm grown now. She went to the car.
No.
Oh man.
No one is to help him. I mean, my mom is here, so he is a granny boy. So granny is hooked him all the way up. We put the LED lights on. His roommate wasn't actually in there, so we had like the whole little dorm to ourselves and just straightened it up and, you know, get all the stuff. But yeah, he let us do that part.
Man, lucky Noah. If my grandma rest in peace, if she was alive in 2008, 2008, when I moved into my dorm, I know for a fact she would have been. And then I was in Montgomery at you know, that's where my family from. I could just imagine. Yeah. Now if grandma was there, it probably would have been a different feel. But mom was just mom was overdoing it. Trying to then came and cleaned the toilet off. I'm like, you got 4 grown jokers moving in this mother. Let us clean our stuff up. She done her and who was with us, Mom? Oh, my best friend at the time, Sunye, she was with us. She rode up with me. And it was a time. So I could just imagine. Ebony, last bit of conversation. Going into this season, I know you developed some relationships with a lot of these other recruits, families and friends. You know, you and the Max are real tight. It was cool meeting them, seeing their energy outside of that, you know, environment. That's a fun group. That's a fun family. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. But the Bernards, you know, a lot of these transfers and a lot of these people that come from the West Coast, but just this freshman class in general. Any players or any other players that you saw that, you know, kind of you like, man, I can't wait to see what this young man does just by the way he carried himself, or anything that stuck out with some of the other guys that you were able to see?
I talked a lot with the transfer from, I think he was from Charlotte.
Cameron Howard. Yeah.
So I talked to his mom a lot and his stepdad. They was really cool. They were excited. Who else did I talk to? You know, one thing that I realized is a lot of people like live in Alabama. Like there's a lot of recruits from Alabama. So I was kind of jealous that they're so close. But I'm bad with names, Smook, so I don't remember these people's names. But I forgot. There's one lineman. I think that he played center. He played center in high school. He was really nice, and his family was super nice. I forgot his name though.
Played center.
Yeah.
Is he a transfer or he a true freshman?
He's a true freshman.
Oh, lineman.
Lineman.
I know we got a D lineman that just came in, Stephen Duma from that joker big. Yeah,
he was big. There's some big linemen. Ryan was there. We were talking to Ryan a lot.
Yeah.
You know, Will was just asking Ryan everything. So Ryan is so sweet. But he's been here for a minute, so his family wasn't here. So I was just chopping it up with Ryan. I was like, Ryan, when you turn 18? He was like, next year, ma'am. Yep. I was like, oh, you're so cute. Like, he's so young.
A little baby, man.
Yeah, he's so respectful, you know. But he's so sweet. Who else did I talk to? I mean, it really, like, the time when all the parents and freshmen were in the room together talking, like, we just dispersed and went, like, back, you know, to our rooms. We actually, Courtney Morgan gave us a tour of the facilities because I wanted my mom to see the facility. So we linked up with Courtney. So I really didn't spend that much time with the families. It was just like I wanted to show my mom everything that she missed on the official visit. But the main person I was talking to, that mom from Cam's mom.
Okay.
But so everybody was like super nice, and hopefully I can, see some more people today before I say bye to my baby. But I don't know. I don't know what to expect today. But
so Ebony, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you might be like the leader of this recruiting class family, like this parent recruiting class.
The team mom?
Yeah, like I feel like you're gonna end up being the foreground leader or the unspoken leader because your energy invites that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? You invite people to just open up, and I learned that from hanging out personally, but even beforehand, just having the conversations with you, Will. It just Miss Twanisha Riley, Jaden's mom, she's not part of this recruiting class, but she kind of took on that same role. And so did Jace's mom when she was at the university while Jace was there. So I can't wait to see those relationships develop. And Coach Smook Network, I'm telling you, we're going to be a part of it. I've already been talking to a lot of these guys, QB Reese family. They ready to make their appearance here on the Coach Smook Network. His mom, she's down to earth, straight up. She's very protective. She ain't as vocal as Ebony, but when she get to going, it is up. Do not talk about her baby and her boys. It is up, and that's usually the ones that. Too. Oh yeah. She's definitely. Y'all. That's like your spirit twin. If I had to give you a spirit twin. So
and, I talk to everybody. So I was like talking to all the boys, and my mom is even worse. I wish she was down here for you to meet my mom, but she's even 10 times worse than me. So she was just being like loving on them, like she was just being extra. But so it had fun. But I want to shout out Nicole and Marquita, and then Darius supposed to link up with me today. So I love y'all so much. But Nicole, Marquita is my girls. They just made sure I was entertained and told me about stuff around here. I love my sisters and I love all you guys. I appreciate all the love that y'all give my son. So I don't know. I'm sad today. I gotta say goodbye, but it's just new adventures, new chapter opens. So I thank God for this chapter, this opportunity.
Don't be sad. We're gonna be right here waiting on you to come back. And just know, like I said, you got my word. I know this family that's surrounding T-Town. Anything Noah's gonna need, he gonna be able to get to it. You raised a strong young man. You and Will did a great job raising this young man, and I can't wait to see what he does, not just on campus for football, but for this community. Like that energy he brings, that humble yet confident mentality that he carries himself with, and just know. And this for any player that's coming in under this DeBoer era, it's a lot of pressure, to really, it's unspoken pressure. And there's a lot of self-imposed pressure that these kids are putting on themselves to be the class that actually carries on the Saban legacy and reestablishes themselves as their own, and this is the opportunity that they living with. So I can't wait for them to embrace it because they all skill-wise, they have it, mentality-wise, I think they're going to be built up for it. And then, I can't wait to see it on the field. I can't wait to see it come to fruition.
Definitely. West Coast got that heat, guys. Don't be sleeping on the West Coast.
West Coast
kids is coming.
West Coast.
West Coast.
Much love, Ebony. Appreciate you for calling in too. Look, listen, hearing the call of Cindy, that's the big sister of the family. Hearing the call of Cindy and you followed up. And shout out Nicole. Listen, Nicole, Marquita, y'all already know. Like them my two like hitters. Like Marquita, she back there producing, doing her thing. And I know if it's time to go, I ain't got to worry about them two going. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's for good and that's for the other stuff. Like, I know they gonna go. And they've taken their roles in this community seriously, and that's what we want to continue to build up. Like our community game is gonna be so different compared to what everybody else is doing. And everybody ain't for it. But the ones that's for it, you're going to enjoy it. And life becomes a little bit more easier knowing there's other people out there that share some of the same passions and care about some of the same things you care about. And it's important to them to see success for not just themselves, but for others. Like that's huge for us. So
I appreciate you, Ebony, for being a part of and being an advocate of supporting Coach Smook Network. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's you bro for life.
Bro and sis for life.
Yeah.
Listen, when we was up on that balcony, and them people were like, they were looking at us like, who are you guys? And Ebony held it down. She was like, that's my bro. Go check out his show. He been real. If you want your kids to talk to somebody with, like, she was on it, y'all. And I was up there like, dang, this is how people ride for each other. I was like, yeah, and this Noah Carter mama. If you ain't heard about, as soon as I said Noah Carter, it flipped. It flipped. They was ready to buy the bar for us. I'm telling you, they was ready. That people are excited about them, man, and it's gonna be up. It's gonna be up.
Yeah. Yeah, I took my mom up there yesterday, so I had to show her stay this little hotel, but same energy. But you know, I still come in rec shops.
Yeah.
I'm not scared to go to no place down here. So
place
down south.
Listen, we up though.
Place, so.
But sis, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the time that you got left with my young boy. And I'm telling you, don't be scared. He got it. He got it.
I'm sad. I need a support team of when your grown kids get grown, because I don't know what to do with even Isaiah, my oldest. Like, it's just been a struggle. That transition from teenager to adulthood is terrifying.
Hey,
in so many ways.
We got to go through it. You got to understand, you invested so many years into setting them up for it. Now you just got to let it happen. And you did it, right? You made it.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you're still making it. So that's how and it's going to take years. It ain't going to happen overnight, you know.
Yeah.
And especially, like, it's really going to come to fruition when we hear that name called and he walking across that stage. That's going to be the moment. Oh my God. I'm probably going to be crying with you, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I put this joke on the interview, right? He was just a young boy. He ain't have no beard. He was struggling face hair game, and he was 30 pounds lighter. Like,
I know.
But Ebony, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, sis.
You guys, if you see him, just give him some love, and I don't know, because this kid is lost around T-Town right now. So if you see him, just wrap him with some love. And I am one call and 2 flights away, because the only downfall about this city is there's no connecting flights from Phoenix to Birmingham, which gives me anxiety. So I have to figure out, do I need to fly into Atlanta and drive, or drive up to? It's just too much. Like, there's always a connecting flight from Phoenix to Birmingham. So that's my only, woe and downfall. But I'll figure it out.
That Atlanta flight, bro. I'm telling you, that's the one. You want to go ahead and get somewhere and get in and enjoy your way on out to the airport. Atlanta airport is the way. I mean, it's busy, but everything in them. If you fly in on a Sunday, you can go to church at the airport. They got
that's cool.
They got a full church up in the airport. I'm talking about you going the full church, and it be packed too. So yeah,
that's dope.
Yep. But
if you know a church in T-Town, no one needs to go. So I told Courtney to take him to church, but if y'all know anything, please wrap my baby with love. He knows I support this channel, and he knows there's AAAs around him. So if you see him, please give him some love, some mommy hugs. But yeah, I'll let y'all go. I need to run this mile before I get my day started. So
it is like 4:00 in the morning where you at. So
I know. That's why I turned. I was like, "Oh, I caught you guys."
Oh yeah.
This time is jacking me up, but got my coffee. I'm about to go use this facilities weight room right now.
Yep. LBN, baby. That's what we working on. Look better naked all summer, baby. Get them miles in, get them steps in. LBN, baby. Listen, I'm hitting the gym after the show today because I'm trying to LBN. I'm trying to look better naked. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you. Look, Hoochie Daddy shorts and all. We bringing it out. June 15th. Oh, boy, y'all gonna see these little chicken legs with the little. I'm gonna have some little quads popping out for y'all just a little bit. I'm gonna be posting all the little pictures. I might shave my legs this summer, y'all. Fellas, what y'all think? Y'all think your boy can go get my legs shaved tonight? What y'all thinking? Sis, you think I can shave my legs?
Shave them, bro. Shave
okay. Look, she pro shaving. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. But catch you later, sis. Go handle your business, and we're gonna catch up. Can't wait to have you on again.
All right. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.
All right, girl. Take care.
Talk to you. All right.
Yeah, y'all already know. Nah, KT, what you mean? LBN is a movement, y'all. Look better naked. That's what we doing. When you walk past that mirror after the workout, you want to be like, dang, that boy look good. Dang, that girl look good. Look at that. Look at, what is that? Why you running up my back there, young lady? Look, I know that some of y'all be back there looking back like, where you come from, young lady? When it start hiking up your back, y'all know what I'm talking about, fellas. Y'all know. We want all the ladies LBN and all this, you know what I'm saying? It make it good for the season when the beer come back out, and ain't no saving us once the liquor and the beer come out during the season. Ain't no saving them. Then the gym becomes less important because we got to be on top of our football stuff. Uncle Jay pulling up. What's good, Uncle Jay? Late to the party. Uncle Jay be up too early, y'all. I already told y'all. Uncle Jay be up moving around. He be up at like 4:30 in the morning moving around. Uncle Jay went to cut the grass at like 4:47 one morning. The sun wasn't up, and he showed me a picture of the grass, and it was looked like, you know, he had laid some turf out there in the yard. You know what I'm saying? That's how good. I said, yeah, Uncle Jay, I'm just playing. I just made that story up. It sounded real though. It sounded real for a second, didn't it? Listen, phone line still open. Like I said, show is going a little bit longer this morning. We're talking the Bama guys moving in. You know, Ebony phone call was different because, you know, she's special guest, royalty, you know, mom of a current player, you know, no longer a signee. He's on the roster. He's there. I'm ready to see number reveals. We got all of that stuff. Mom, you and mom just finished working out. You know what? I told everybody one day, one of my lives is going to be, I'm coming home, and I want y'all to see how hard my parents go in the gym, and y'all will see why. When I'm in the gym, the clips and stuff that I post, a lot of folks be like, man, this dude crazy. No, I ain't crazy. This is where I came. For a while, we wasn't getting whoopings no more. My dad would wake us up. He used to get home from PT, or he used to get up for PT about 3 o'clock, 3:30 as the drill sergeant. If he didn't have to leave formation, we was waking up at 4 o'clock. Don't act up the day before. Because from 4 till about 6:15, you're going to get smoked. And when I say get smoked, that means like squats, air squats, lunges, push-ups, front lean rest position, sitting on the wall, cherry pickers, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff, overhead arm class. A lot of y'all be like, there ain't no way you get weak, man. Do 100, 4 counts of this. 4 counts of overhead arm class. Let me show y'all. This junk could kill you. This is a kill you. This is abuse. This right here, this is abuse. Have you ever seen I've never put them out, pick them, that crap. Man, that's abuse. That's child abuse. When you do that for a minute and a half straight, bro, I'm telling you, that junk ain't no joke, man. That junk is no joke. And I'm talking about, we used to have to do that for hours. I remember one time, man, my sister, she was acting up in school, and this girl, she just wouldn't stop. So my daddy said, ain't no whoopings happening no more. Man, he had her doing lunges up the stairs, and we had like a double flight upstairs at our house in Missouri. And I'm talking about, every step. It wasn't skipping no steps. It was every step you lunge, and you got to test the step in front of you. Test the step. And then she was doing the body, the air squats. And then what else he had to do? The I'm a star, what they call them, the burpees. I'm a star. Jumping up in the air when and man, my sister could not sit down. Like, instead of riding the bus, she ended up just walking to school, because you could ride the bus or walk for middle school. She was walking to school, trying to loosen her legs up. It was bad. Yeah, that's all love. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it back in the day. Today, it's child abuse. I'm just saying. Hey, super chat and I won't snitch. Super chat and I won't snitch, daddy. What's the statute of limitations? Let me stop, y'all. Somebody like Smook got beat as a child. Nah, I ain't get beat. That was bad. I deserved it. It came to me. Oh man, I deserved everything that came to me. I promise y'all, I was bad. I broke my nose when I was 3, trying to dunk on the table at the stove. Thought I was Penny Hardaway. Tried to dunk, broke my arm. I forgot how I broke my arm. My finger, like this finger right here, trying to touch some booty. Got closed up in the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was bad, man. So listen, phone line is open.
phone line. We're talking all the rivals. We got the true freshmen are enrolled. The transfers are here. Mark Vanderham, somebody that I think the more I dive into his film, he might. And this is a conversation that I'm going to spark tonight. How this roster starts to shape up with the full roster here. I will do my own roster, like with graphics and everything. Going to work on that today, so we can look at the roster and hopefully we can I could get a little help. That's why I told y'all I want people that want to be a part of the team. Just because you're on the producer team, if you're on the production team, doesn't necessarily mean you have to be on the show to run it live like Marquita does. But you can help with graphics, backstage stuff, everything that we need. You can help it, help with it, because the network is becoming something special, right? And I don't want to have to keep pausing in the middle of the show to try to provide clips or look up things. Like people that's already on top of that can kind of use context clues to see where I'm going. We're looking for 2 or 3 of those people to join the team. So if you're interested, first I need you to join the Discord. ! Let me see which one of my senior mods is in here right now. Do I have Quaisha, Bino, or Antoine in here? Antoine or Bino? I see both of y'all. Bino, ! Discord, exclamation space Discord, I think, or is it might not be a space between it, but exclamation Discord, pull up the Discord, right? And that'll provide the link for everybody so that they could jump in the Discord. And if you really want to be a part of this production team, you want to be a part of this staff, you want to continue to help the network continue just be smooth operating, jump in the Discord, make it known in the locker room that you're interested. Tag one of my senior mods. That's going to be LaQuaisha, Antoine, or Bino. You tag one of them, and that'll get you in there. Bino just posted it. There you go. So it is working. Botry's doing his job today. You see that? We in here looking like we ain't no soup sandwich no more, y'all. We ain't no soup sandwich. If y'all know what a soup sandwich is, I dare you to try it out. I dare you to try a soup sandwich. It's not good. Sop. That's what we call it. Sop bread. You know what I'm saying? But phone line still open. I still want to talk to y'all. The roster is completed for 2024. Barring any craziness in the offseason, guys getting suspended, all that type of stuff, we got a solid roster. I think tonight we dive into that conversation heavily. Start looking at some dark horses, guys that we think could make a fall push and get into that rotation on either side of the ball. I think we talk about true freshmen tonight, right? Who we expecting outside of Ryan Williams to show up and kind of make a name for themselves. We saw Red Morgan do it in spring. If Red Morgan could do it, what other names can possibly do it, right? What else? I mean, all the veterans coming back. Jalen Milroe, his offseason training regimen. Just getting a lot of hype and buzz around him. You know what I don't like? And let's talk about that real quick. Give me a banner. Milroe in the offseason. This might be a good clip. This might Milroe's off season. That's what we could put. Milroe's off season. As soon as I get that up, I'll start a little clip on it while we wait for the next phone call to come in. And if you call in now, just know you're going to be on hold for like 2 or 3 minutes. So don't hang up. You'll hear me talking, but you know the chat won't hear you. But just stand by. Because I'm gonna give a little take on Milroe in his off season. From both perspectives, the pros and the cons of what he's been putting out as far as content, or coverage, what people have been putting out as far as coverage and what he's doing. Daniel Hill, yes, Jalen Barkley, all these kids, man. Kevin Riley, I think, going to surprise some people. I really do. I think he's going to find a spot somewhere, whether it's on special teams or just relief carries, 2 to 3 touches, 2 to 3 snaps a game as a true freshman guy. His change of speed is different. His change of speed is different. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't start to pick up that weight. I wouldn't be surprised if he has the Emmanuel Henderson type transition where he gets moved to a slot, because Kevin Riley has some crazy good hands for a running back. But Milroe in the offseason, this is my little take, and I think I'm going to change the beat up. I want to hear some of that at Howard HBCU. So, and this is what gets me hyped. I feel like Milroe has this plan in his head a lot. That talking out of the side of your neck, because there's a lot of people that still doubting my boy. And you have not. For a while it was mainstream media that was doubting him, but I see more doubt for Milroe coming from the fan base than anywhere else now. Everybody else seems to be becoming more scared of Milroe. Everybody that has him on the schedule. See, Auburn fans, they're going to hate regardless. It don't matter who we put up, right? Tennessee fans, though, I've seen some Tennessee fans.
Man, Miro, chill out. Cynthia already starting in the chat. I'm not doing it today. But Miro, I mean, for the longest, it was just by his physique, his makeup, his athleticism, his speed, his talent with his legs. But now people are starting to see the development, the small changes in mechanics that we were so critical of all last season. And I want y'all to remember this. I was the one, Coach Smook was the one on the other channel that said before the season, last season started, there was going to be a push for Ty Simpson and to have an opportunity as a starter. And when Buckner came in, I just never saw it. But I always told y'all, if Milroe gave Ty Simpson the opportunity, if Ty Simpson performed, he wouldn't get the job. Milroe wouldn't get the job back. Well, Ty Simpson had his opportunity against USF. Yes, he won the game, but that game was not something that you want to see with somebody who was getting just as many first-team reps as Milroe. It's the third week of the season. He had got plenty of reps against Middle Tennessee State. Texas game didn't get any reps, but the USF game, he played a whole 3 quarters. Y'all forget 2.5. Let's say 2.5. Ty Buckner got subbed out in the second quarter. So I think this is just a testament to Milroe's resiliency. But this offseason, this offseason right now, this is so critical for him. And me personally, I don't like how much media attention he's getting. I don't like it. And I'm gonna tell you from a standpoint of, this is a young man who's dealt with this media attention for years now. Can the young man just fade into the background and thrive? Nope, too late for that. Now he has to overcome another obstacle of being in the spotlight, on a sense of, all right, now you got those games under your belt. You don't get all those passes you got last year. What type of pressure does that bring on, and how does he handle it? Now, if there was ever a quarterback in Alabama history that I think was poised to deal with this type of pressure, well, number one, Jalen Hurts. He did it. Even though he didn't show the progression and the growth that we thought he should have, that year him and Tua were going back and forth as the starter who was need to start. I think Jalen Hurts' mentality is something to glean upon and to kind of reflect on if you're in Jalen Milroe's situation right now, right? Because he's no longer dealing with a QB battle. It's just the hype around him coming off his first year as a starter. Same type of season Jalen Hurts had. Jalen Hurts lost a national championship as a true freshman, and it wasn't his fault that we lost. He actually left the field with the lead that year. So you turn around the next year, he leads the team up to the SEC championship game. We win. We go to the national championship, and we win the national championship, but not at his lead. Tua had to come in and lead. Well, Jalen Milroe doesn't have that grace going into his second year as a starter. He has to go out there and be able to sling the ball. This is an offense where the ball being in the air, getting the ball downfield on hitting your big shot plays, hitting your quick hitters off of the snap, like the extension of the run game. This is so important. And I think this is the year where he has to step onto the field game 1 against Western Kentucky and just ball out. There is no room for hiccups for Jalen Milroe, because Ty Simpson behind him, Ty Simpson can only do one thing, and that's hurt his chances of not being better than, it's no question that Ty Simpson has the same general arm talent, maybe better passer than Jalen Milroe, right? What's between here is what's going to get Ty Simpson. If he can carry that composure and put it on the field, Milroe doesn't have room for slips out. And there's good and bad. There's good and bad to that, okay? So my personal take on it, offseason wise, Milroe, keep grinding. You're not going to be able to escape the media. Everybody's watching every move, every throw, every little workout you put out there. Everybody's watching it. Keep pushing though. And it ain't just because of your muscles, your neck muscles that you're getting this attention. This is literally like the work that you're putting in, right? This is what you're putting in, and the results showed on A-Day. Somebody look at 3-9, but there was 3 drops in that game. There were 2 that could have been caught. So he had a chance to be 8 for 9 during the A-Day game in a play calling in a system where there's a lot of familiarity playing against those opponents all spring. Guys getting familiar with play calls, getting familiar with looks, anticipating calls, anticipating routes. Just imagine what type of success he's going to have as the offense continues to build. And this young man has been in the film room. He's been working. Him and Parker Brusford have all been having conversations. That O-line, I think, is probably going to be the most improved You get a good snap to Milroe, 80%, 75 to 80% of the game. I think we see just different results in that part. But you break it down, you start looking at how his mechanics have become a lot more consistent. The release just looks nasty. It's same throwing motion, but the release is different. That's where I see us seeing Milroe's growth in his mechanics, his consistency in mechanics. I can't wait. The Kinesis said, as much as I like Simpson and can't wait to see him ball out 25 season, Milroe's going to show out even more this season. Kinesis, I'm 100% with you. I am still on board for the Milroe Heisman watch. I am still on board, and I think it is realistic. It's not a fan thing. This is a realistic thing that I believe is going to happen for Milroe. He was the sixth, number 6 in voting last year when the Heisman. Simpson is going to be a beast when his time comes. 100% Jordan, right? And I think because he's going to have to wait another year, that's going to give him more fire to prove that he will be. I think Simpson will come out a top 10 draft pick after his one season of starting at Alabama. I really do. Davin Jones will have, I'm not going to get particular about it. I think his numbers will be better. Because around that time, Simpson will be starting, and Jam and Justice, they'll both be juniors. Justice will be a senior. Justice will be a junior. Jam might be on his way out after this season. You get what I'm saying? Jam is eligible for the draft after this year. So you got Turbo showing up the year after that. Shoot. Davidson out of modern day might be a guy to look out for to be added to this class, this 25 class. I'm telling y'all, we got a lot going on over the next 2 to 3 years. We got a lot going on. It's not a reach, it's reality. Milroe Heisman year. I'm right there with you, Bino. I'm right there with you. So that's my little take on Milroe in this offseason. Last year, we didn't get to see a lot of this growth. We just knew that he was fighting for a job. He comes into this season knowing that the job is his to keep or the job is his to lose. And there's no question about it, right? And I like Simpson's growth. I like what he's doing, but Milroe has proven that he's a winner. A guy like Simpson only gets better by playing behind a guy like Milroe this season, especially in those games where we've gotten up 38-10 and it's the middle of the third quarter and Simpson gets to come in and throw the ball 10 to 12 times before the end of the game. You know what type of numbers Ty Simpson can put up throwing 12 times a game? I wouldn't be surprised if Ty Simpson has an average of like 104 yards a game passing this year. I would not be surprised to add to Milroe's 287 to 301 range to put us right there at the 400 passing yards a game. You get what I'm saying? Like that 340 yard, 360 passing average that we want to, that target. I forget the numbers we put in our reality reach. I would not be surprised if Ty Simpson contributes that much to the passing stats this year. Don't be surprised if Ty Simpson comes out of this season with like 800 passing yards, right? Milroe has 32 and then Ty Simpson has like 800. Don't be surprised. We're going to see that. Jordan Wright, I like that comment. If Milroe doesn't get us in that, I feel like Simpson will. I would not go against that statement. I would not go against that statement. Being the first year on the Kalen DeBoer, Jalen Milroe coming to his second year, I think there's a serious push for him to go ahead and solidify his legacy, but also to help Kalen DeBoer start off. Imagine Kalen DeBoer coming to Alabama and Milroe being the one that leads him to his first national championship. You don't think Ty Simpson gonna follow up? You don't think there might be an opportunity for us to be in Georgia's seat? You know what Georgia was just last year, back to back, going for a three-peat. True freshman coming in and try to lead Alabama to a three-peat. Or maybe we see Austin Mack take over in his third year. Maybe Dylan Lonergan sticks around to fight for, and we have a string of 1 year starters just coming in, starting 1 year, going to the league, starting. Like, the demand for Alabama quarterbacks can go up tremendously because of the system that they're operating in. And 1 year starters, like, guys have value on that bench, and I think we're setting up to be right there in the mix of all the national title talks, all the Heisman talks for seasons to come. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. So with that being said, we sitting here on our last 15 minutes of the show. What was the topics we was going to talk about? Oh, we got playoffs, right? We got playoffs, NBA playoffs. We got a lot of stuff we could talk about to end the show. Last final call. Final call for the phone line. If anybody want to call in and talk about players moving in, our roster outlook, all of that good stuff, you have your opportunity now. Let me pull this graphic up while I'm waiting for see if anybody gonna call in. The phone line is open. What's up, Jordan? 334-625-1121. Phone line is open. Say your name, put in the game. Let's dialogue about the excitement around the true freshman finally being moved in, enrolled. You get what I'm saying? These guys, I'm telling you. And just to run down the list again, y'all. Run down this list. These are some. This is a class to really clean upon. The top to bottom, you got Jalen Milroe, Xavier Brown, Xavier Mincy, Caleb Odom, Jeremiah Beeman, Daniel Hill. Wait, let me start over because people care about stars. We don't too much care about stars over here, but let's just talk about it. All right. You got Jalen Milroe, 5-star. Xavier Brown, 5-star. Xavier Mincy, 5-star. Caleb Odom. To me, this is crazy. This is crazy. Caleb Odom's a 4-star. And he's no longer tight end. He's definitely a wide receiver. Jeremiah Beeman, 4-star. Daniel Hill, 4-star. Casey Pope, 4-star. Jay-Sean Ross, 4-star. Red Morgan, 4-star. Sterling Dixon, 4-star. Bubba Hampton, 4-star. Will Sanders, 3-star. Justin O, 3-star. Asaya Faga, 3-star. Joseph Ionota, 3-star. Caden Jones. You know what? Can I pause on Caden Jones for a second? We haven't heard a lot of rumbles about this kid. But when I talk to staff about Caden Jones, this is our Vinny Sinceri. Caden Jones is going to be like, and he's looking to be at that 6'4", 225 range, right? 235 range. If he doesn't make it at linebacker, I could see him being a husky player. Like, he has that speed. Him and Justin O together, and I hope this translates and rolls over to where the depth of this position, this linebacker group, is utilized heavily by the staff. Like, rotation is going to be huge. Next year for these guys, this linebacker group that we have coming in, I think they are going to be like utilized. So many reps are going to be spread out that guys are going to want to stay and play 2 years and really just put out quality stats that's going to create value for them. And that's going to be the new wave of rotation and like recruiting. Like, overload and get these guys rotational reps. You cover up a lot of weaknesses when you can get guys in the same position with multiple skill sets. A strength here can cover a weakness here. You get what I'm saying? You balance out strengths and weaknesses. Caden Jones is one of those guys in that linebacker room. I think he's going to end up being transitioned to maybe strong safety type position. And then Dre Kirkpatrick, early enrollee. Then you got Ryan Williams, Ryan Williams, 5-star. You got 4-star Noah Carter, 4-star Kevin Riley, 4-star Amari Jefferson, 4-star Rico Scott, 3-star Stephen Duma, who tremendously underrated, highly underrated. Jay Lindsey, 3-star, underrated. I'm telling you, basketball player on the court. He one of them big boys that should have been playing power forward for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And QB Reese, I'm telling y'all, the second coming of Rolando McClain, Reuben Foster, Mac Wilson mix up. If somehow, no pun intended, pause, no diddy, all that good stuff. If they were able to make a baby, right? If there was a genetic makeup of taking all of those 3 athletes I just named, those inside linebacker guys, and making like a superhuman, a super football player version of these guys in their early stages of their college career, I see QB Reese as that guy. Range, speed, intensity. I mean, can really come up and lay the wood, really put a hit on you. QB Reese is going to be that guy. And don't let the lack of hype around his name, confuse you. A lot of these kids aren't going to have a lot of hype because it's Alabama. You got players on that roster, players in state that were kind of making noise. QB Reese is one of those guys that's going to come out the woodworks and really show us what he's made of. So with that being said, y'all, looking like we're going to have a good day, right? We're coming up on the 2.5 hour mark. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. They said Jeremy Sanders says he don't know if Dylan stays, especially if we get Keelan Russell. and it will make sense. Keelan Russell is one. I know he's set up to visit this weekend, and we're talking about that Thursday. We're talking about all the recruiting stuff Thursday. But Keelan Russell is one of the early visits, right? Let me pull up my visit sheet. Let me pull up the visits. Here we go. So May 31st, yeah, we got Keelan Russell. That's this weekend, May 31st through June 2nd. He will be here this weekend, along with a few more guys. Derek Smith, somebody, one of our commits currently. Lashia Brooks will be here. Zamir Smith. All of these high-end commits are starting this season. This official visit time span off coming in early, and I don't know if this was strategically done by Courtney Morgan and his staff. But I think this was a good setup of how these guys are coming in. You got Derek Smith, Lashia Brooks, and Zamir Smith, all possible wide receivers showing up the same weekend as Jordan Davison, Marcus Harris, and Keelan Russell. 3 other offensive guys who we're strongly going after, and would, like, if we was to get commitments or flips from these guys, I mean, number one recruiting class is about wrapped up with just those 3 committing. Then you got 5-star offensive lineman from Denton, Texas, Ty Haywood, somebody I'm really excited about. A lot of people are talking about Sanders. I like Haywood over the rest of them. That's just my personal opinion. Then we also got top 100 tight end Andrew Olish, and Olish just put out something. I believe Andrew Olish put out something. Alabama wasn't even in like his top 8. Or was that another? That was Lincoln Kerr. I'm on the wrong person. That was Lincoln Kerr. I'm sorry, Andrew, if you're watching. But yeah, we got him pulling up this weekend. I already said Marcus Harris, the wide receiver, 4-star out of Mater Dei. Him and Jordan Davison are 2 Mater Dei guys I feel like are going to be strong Bama leans. They got a lot of former teammates here on campus already. A lot of Mater Dei alumni already here. That's part of the team. And then another name that you guys are probably not very confident about, but I feel like we might have a push on this young man out of Buford. And y'all know I'm not big on Buford. I'm not big on Buford prospects right now. But Jaden Perlotti, whatever his name, Jaden, that young man, I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had. And if he has that conversation, I start looking towards T-Town more than Athens. All right. So that's just this weekend coming up. And we'll dive into that Thursday. With our recruiting talk. We'll have Brody on, looking to get Larry the Scout on. And then that night we got some names lined up for as far as getting the information to you all about these recruits, covering their journeys. But with that being said, y'all, we come to our close. I just got a few announcements to make before I get up out of here. Don't forget. Shout out to the AAA fam, man. If you want your name on this AAA banner, please send in your oh, this is the old one too. Let me get the new one up. Hold on. Yeah, that's the old one. Let me get the new one up. Where I put the new one at? Hold on, y'all. I want to get the new one up. The nude one. I want the nude one. Where is it? Did I save it or did I not? Here we go. My fault, y'all. I'm ragged right now. Don't beat me up. Here we go. The nude one. Here we go. There go the new one. Let me move my Coach Smook banner. Games will be broadcast. It's game day. Hold up. Who is this? Get this comment out of here. Moderators, Jolly. I don't know you sharing no links in our chat. What in the world? Where my oh, y'all can't see it. I see it. I don't know you, Jolly. Who are you, lady, person, fake page, whatever you are?
I'm sorry, y'all. Get into my little me mode. So check this out. Y'all want you want your picture on the banner? Make sure you send it in. Got it updated. Get that Coach Smook Morning Show banner off of there real quick so we could look at our beautiful family. Authenticity above all. Showing love to the whole family. Y'all see Uncle Jay at the top left, Auntie Janet next to him. Some weird dude with his tongue out in a picture with the beautiful Quaisha and her daughter and our sister Cindy. You got Jay Jackson right there. You got Bino. You got my Canadian sister. You got JB down there. You got Moonrock. You got Monica. You got Nicole. You got everybody. You got KT down there. You got Wade down there. Another weird dude with his freaking visor guy. Don't know what his problem is. You got Travelpreneur. You got Sharice. You got Ebony down there. You got Gil. You got Mary J. You got Twan. You got everybody, man. You got everybody. Arkita, Monica right there. Mom, dad, big sis over there, Caleb, and the old lady. Then you got Zach right there getting caught off guard. And you got Daniel, Mr. What is it? Crimson 22? Crimson 22? Is it Crimson Blood 22? You got him sitting right there. Y'all, we got a family. And we got plenty of space. Like, as y'all can see, we're gonna keep making adjustments to get this thing set up for the banner. This is going to be the banner that we display with the outside with Coach Smook event, which if you haven't already, make sure you go RSVP. Make sure you go RSVP. The link should be available now. It'll be in the chat. We got a meet and greet that Friday night. Got a venue, right? Shrimp Basket is where we are contingently. This is the spot that we are going to plan on doing our meet and greet. It's a nice restaurant. Y'all seen the food that they had there. If y'all like our fried seafood and all this stuff, some good fish, crab legs, shrimp, you know what I'm saying? Sway fish, all that. They fry their stuff good too, y'all. It's that flaky fried fish. You know, you get that stuff and man, it's addicting. I love it. So we'll be doing our meet and greet there that Friday. And then Saturday morning for the tailgate, I will be out there around 8-9 o'clock. We hope to have everything set up to where we have a station. We're not up on our feet the whole time. It's going to be a long day. So the earlier you get out there, probably the better to kind of set up our area. Bring your lawn chairs, bring your tents. We want to set it up crazy. I gotta leak a little bit of information. I gotta leak, just not really leak. This is something for y'all to look forward to. So the reason why we're possibly going to have it limited as far as people showing up, we're gonna probably cap it, is because the tailgate vibe can get crazy, right? It can get crazy. And for our first event, we really want this thing to be a natural production. And we've been offered a possible opportunity. There's a person, a very important person. Their family is connected to the university, and they have a property next to the stadium, literally next to the stadium. And we might be able to use that property and the grass that's over there next to the hotel. We might be able to use that for our space, and the cost behind it might not be as much as it would be if we was to go further away from the stadium. Now our logistics as far as travel and commuting there to the spot away from it, what's crazy is it's right there next to the strip. So you find a parking spot, you can leave your car for the whole day. You get what I'm saying? But we want to try to get it to where all of our people, the limited space, that the limited attendees that we have, we can account for maybe 30 cars right in the parking area, and we can pay for that too. So yes, it might limit us on how many people show up, but I really care about this being a success. And the way we limited it, you really like, we're going to have other games that I show up to, and we're going to have opportunities to link up. This is just the big event that we're planning for. I already told y'all Western Kentucky game. I'm going to be there with my parents. It's my father's birthday. We're going to do a production that day. I'm going to have my dad on. He's going to actually do the live post-game show with me, him and my mom, interviewing people. And I'm going to let them come on and basically do the show, y'all. It's going to be a good production. I think y'all are going to enjoy that. Y'all get to see my dad's personality, and y'all gonna see where I get my shoot from the hip skill set from. Like, I really can. You can give me a piece of paper right now. Let's say, for instance, I got handed this note card, and there was a note on it saying, talk on veteran benefits and what they can do if they was to get in contact with this person. Never met this person in my life. I would come on here and I would talk about my guy Jerry Jones, veteran claim agent. Definitely put us on. He's one of those guys very knowledgeable of what veterans should be receiving in this day and age. There's a lot. I can go 10 minutes off just looking at it. Give me the note card, age, date, phone number, how to contact him, what he does. 5 minutes, give it to me. 30 minutes. It's a seminar. The longer, the better. But I get that from my pops. Context clues. So y'all get to see him operate in that space. And then he's just public speaking. That's what he do. But that event, the tailgate event, is going to be the big event. I'm telling y'all, man. People, and we're weighing our options. So what it might end up being is we might have a tailgate party, right? A pregame tailgate, and then there might be VIP access to the actual game live watch party. That's what it might end up being. You might have tailgate, and you might have watch party, right? To cut down on the cost for things going towards tailgate, the watch party where all the space will be provided. All we gotta do is bring our equipment. Might be the better option. So we got time. We got time to figure it out. We'll always do what's best with the community. We just need to know who's ready to show up and support. Seriously support, not just say you're going to be there, but show up, making plans to make it. We got people making like life changes and plans to come up and support. KT got the after party. Bet that. Look, hey, you said it. Y'all remember KT said it. So when she's walking around, where the mic's at? I just had the mics over here somewhere. When she walk around with that mic, and y'all keep supporting because we're actually upgrading all our equipment. I don't know if y'all noticed, but like my camera has been operating a lot better since the first week of what we've been doing of the channel being up. And it's because y'all donated. Y'all would have donated monetarily to my personal Cash App and my personal Venmo for the network. And yes, we turned around and we went out and we made some immediate purchases so that we can continue to produce quality content with quality viewing aspects of what we're doing. So I appreciate y'all. But RSVP for that event. That's the big announcement today. Then another huge announcement. We was able to announce our first official sponsors for the Coach Smook Network. Here you see New Generation Barbershop. This is my barber when I'm in T-Town, Uncle Amp and the gang. They have shown me nothing but love. All the as a matter of fact, that picture I had with Mark Sears, I was at their barbershop and Mark Sears walks in and they don't fanboy these guys. But when he walked in, Uncle Amp was the one that introduced me. He said, hey, Mark, this is my guy, Coach Smook, check him out. And literally Mark Sears subscribed to our YouTube channel while I was sitting in the, not saying, maybe he does watch us, maybe he doesn't, but that's huge, and then I got to see Asai Fega. I hadn't seen that young man since he was probably 6th or 7th grade. See him there. Sterling Dixon was there. The day I was there, Jalen Milroe pulled up. He was leaving literally like 3 minutes before I walked in. And he was pulling out the parking lot and I saw him pulling out. So it's crazy. So we had that type of connection with this barbershop. Uncle Amp and his brothers, they become sponsors of the Coach Smook Network. Shout out to them for supporting their vision and doing what they do in the community for our players. So we plan on using that barbershop. The barbershop talk is becoming a realistic segment. So let's say August time frame is when we're going to get back to that, bringing those segments. And for you all that want to support and be on, like that's going to be an opportunity in itself. Setting that up, getting that set up, it's going to be huge, y'all. It's going to continue to be a huge thing. I'm going to need personalities in the community that want to learn how to host, right? To be able to do the live at one spot while I'm out doing this. And we got a lot of personalities. We got a lot of personalities in the community. Just trust the process. I feel like I got a good idea of how to scout talent, develop personalities. And I don't mind not being in the front. I don't mind not being in the face of everything because I'm not supposed to be, some of your greatest names and your greatest people in the industry know how to manage more than actually doing everything themselves, knowing how to put people in spots to be successful and create success for the brand. And Coach Smook Network is a brand. It's not just about me. It's a network of people, you know, creating value for a brand, creating value for themselves, using the brand, using the platform. And that's where we at. Shout out to the 160 in the chat. 160 in the chat. We got 93 over there on Twitch. I mean, not Twitch. I did it again. God dang it. Lord, what you trying to tell me? What you trying to tell me, Jesus? But shout out to the 93 over there on Twitter. Shout out to the 67 here on Facebook. And we got three reactions on YouTube. Yo, this is crazy. So I want y'all to show some love, man. Marine 1169. This is a gaming streamer that I followed. He was the one that kind of talked me into getting into gaming streaming. I got on his stream one day. He had community games, jumped in with him. It was kind of like one of them things where kind of like how I've been getting discovered throughout the industry. You jump in kind of not looking for anything, just being myself, being authentic me, the energy, the you know, the comedic edge I have, the country boy approach, the Bama, me being Bama. I'm all Bama everywhere I go, even in Warzone, I'm Bama. So when I jumped in with him, he was like, man, you should think about becoming a streamer. Because I had his chat was laughing, my voice, you know, if you watch gaming streams, you could hear their partners talking and his chat was laughing at me and he could help me jumpstart my content creation career. So shout out to Marine 1169. And then my cousin Sensei Cal, man. I think Sensei Cal from Mississippi. Cal, you from Mississippi? I think he one of my Mississippi brothers. And yeah, I give him a lot of trash because I think he a Mississippi State fan. You know what? A lot of people from Mississippi don't really rock with Ole Miss. That's weird. And Ole Miss to me like has the most success in that state. I feel like Ole Miss runs the state when it comes to those schools right now. I feel like Ole Miss kind of runs the state from a hype standpoint. And just, you know, they got the cooler coach, you know. Lane Kiffin's cool. He's weird, but he's cool, right? So shout out to those two guys for showing love on the Facebook side. Much love to you guys. Yeah, much love. And then for everybody on YouTube, man, if you haven't already, run the likes up, make sure you share the stream. And if you're on Twitter, right, if you're on Twitter, I would appreciate if you came over to YouTube. We weren't supposed to be streaming on Twitter this week, but algorithm says this is helping us, right? So we're going to continue to do it. And as the numbers continue to grow on the YouTube side, we'll slowly start to pull away from Twitter. I want to jump ship because you can't get paid on Twitter, right? You can't get paid on Twitter for the views and all of that stuff. It doesn't do anything for us. We want algorithm over on the YouTube side. So if you're on the Twitter side, come to YouTube, speak. You know, Brittany said, Brittany, come on, sis. We got too many thugs in the family. Too many thugs in the family, y'all. Too many thugs, man. More weird than cool, though. Facts, Auntie Janet. And yeah. That's what we're doing in the community, y'all. So those are some of the main announcements. Anything I missed? Oh, giveaway. Everybody that was supposed to be getting their giveaway surprises, we're still waiting on one person to reply so that we can send everything off at the same time. It's just more cost efficient, but you're going to get your stuff. We got the cup winner. The cup winner, I think that was that Brittany? Brittany won the cup. Cole won the t-shirt. What else we gave away? Who won the socks? Was that Matt? Matt Farms won the socks, right? Marquita, you took notes down who won all the giveaway stuff? I can't remember. Sean said, bring that thing to YouTube. Bring that out on YouTube, cuz. 247 got us ranked number 7. That's old though. That's from the last guys when they enrolled. I think we're number 2. I think we're number 2 in that 24 class now. That 25 class. Oh yeah, you know what, Dwight? I think the 25 class is ranked number 7 right now. I think the 25 class is ranked number 7 right now with just the few commitments we got right now. Let me see. She looked like she looking at her notes. Okay, I got you. I just seen it. I got you. Yep, too late. Nope, I got you. You just committed to it. Now I got to do it. So listen, before we get out of here, it's Tuesday. Y'all know first day of the week, I usually try to end every morning segment with some words of encouragement. And I want to do it every day. But today was kind of special because we actually had, so I came
up here, and KT showed me a scripture. One of her friends, somebody that she looks to for, you know, positive reinforcement and all that stuff. And they hadn't talked in a while, I guess. But the crazy thing is, the scripture that she sent to KT was the one that was a part of my reading today. And the scripture text is coming from Galatians 6. And I read verses 1 through 9. I think I went to 9. Yeah, 1 through 9. And then I went to, well, no, I did 1 through 10. I'm sorry. 1 through 10. But I love reading the Amplified version because it kind of just, it gives you an extensive, gives you like an extensive word basing that's more modern times, right? It kind of generalizes it to more modern day speech, right? And so this message around the scripture text basically talks about community, right? Sharing the load of worries, sharing, you know, bearing somebody else's burdens, you know, not in the sense that you're carrying the weight of others, you know, unnecessarily, but you're carrying the weight of others to try to provide that space of it's going to be okay. You know, you can do this. I carried this weight and I made it through this. You carried this weight. But the scripture text talks about if your mind is not set up in the right place, you can find yourself, you know, carrying unnecessary weight, right? But in community aspect, you can find relief in those moments because other people want to share that struggle with you or want to find out how you're dealing with it, and maybe something that they're doing to get past it can help you. And I look at what our community has done. You know, shout out to my boy JB. I seen him come in earlier and I wasn't ignoring you. Galatians 6, that's the scripture today, Cynthia. Galatians 6, 1 through 10. And shout out to JB for coming in. And we've provided a space where people really feel like they can share like personal events and like personal happenings in their life, and they don't feel ashamed about it. They don't care about being judged because of the precedents that we set forward. And I think it's just by, you know, just wanting to care about people and wanting things to be better for people around you. So the key text, the key scripture from this reading today was Galatians 6 and 9. And this is something that I want you all to hark on, because a lot of us experience our worst when we're trying to do better for ourselves. Don't y'all find that different or weird? It seems like when we get in a space where we want to do right, like you can be complacent some days, and a lot of people think doing wrong means like drinking, smoking, or, you know, sinning, whatever. But no, sometimes you can just be in a space like I got, and I'm not saying this to be mean or say anything like I was mad about it, but I got not chastised, I got checked. You know, KT checked me the other day because she was like, I feel like you're getting too comfortable where you at. And in the moment, I was like, ain't no way I'm getting comfortable. I look at it, I was like, man, I could have pumped out this edit from this live, this edit, while I'm sitting around here waiting for responses. I could have did this. And it not only motivated me, but it caused me to check myself. And I was disgusted at the simple fact that I hadn't pushed myself. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't. So being in that time of rest and that time of recuperation, I was able to recalibrate and, you know, focus back on the main thing because of the people I've surrounded myself with. And even though I thought I was doing something good by taking a step back and waiting for answers, you know, that wasn't the case. I was opening space up for more things to become a distraction or for complacency to take its place. And we don't ever want that if you're talking about getting better for emotion and all of that stuff. So the scripture says, let us not grow weary or become discouraged in doing good. You know, in those moments where we don't feel like we can push, or those moments where we feel like we're in a good spot, that's when all the attacks come. Like, dang, I'm doing good. Let me enjoy this. Nah, it's time to keep pushing. It's the reason why you're doing good. Don't change what you've done to get there. And the scripture says, let us not grow weary or become discouraged in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap if we do not give in. And y'all know the regular, the King James version say, you will reap if you faint not. Meaning, during those times where you checking yourself and you feel like everything's good, the moment you recognize that you could be doing more, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with recorrecting yourself, you know, self-correction or self-reflection or constructive criticism from the outside looking in, especially when you know you've done your part to put people around you that say you have to be successful or going to help you be successful. There's nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't make you less of a person to say, oh, I missed it here. The fact that you're able to identify it is that's the victory. There's the win in that. So enjoy every step of the process, but at the same time, understand that it's going to continue to be a process. The process, people who are successful in life, they enjoy process, right? And part of that process is knowing how to deal with other people around you, right? Knowing how to keep people in places where they can affect you for the positive, right? And if you get weary because things aren't working to your favor in a place of comfortability, that means you need to come up. So don't get frustrated in those moments. Look for an opportunity in those moments. Look for the next challenge, because at the end of the day, success thrives off of challenges, overcoming obstacles. That's what success is. Anytime you're faced with something, whether it's good or bad, and you overcome it, you determine success based off of how you overcome it, right? And it might be a little success or it might be a great success, but it's still success. You know what I'm saying? So don't get weary. Don't think it's crazy that you're dealing with some JB. Don't think it's crazy. Don't think it's crazy that you and all those people on your block houses got hit. There's a meaning behind it. As crazy and as twisted as it sounds, your response may be what that neighborhood needs to see the next stage of what that neighborhood can become. Of the accountability of the, we've gotten so, and this goes back to community, y'all. We've gotten so far apart. We've in society outside of social media. Like, it's crazy how you could come together on social media with so many people you never met a day in your life, but you can go outside and your neighbor across the street, you don't even know their name. It was never like that in our society. It was never like that for so long until social media came about. I think we're coming into a time where that is going to be important. Reestablishing community and what it means to be a community, not just for all the nuances of society, and this, no hate, LGBTQ, all that stuff. The what's the other political stuff going on with the different ethnicities and religious backgrounds, all of that stuff. Yeah, it's crazy that media will support those agendas and push those. Black Lives Matter, even that, they'll support that. But we're talking about community. Why can't we just support community? Why can't we push the message of community? Supporting each other in times where it's not, I may not physically be able to give you $100 today, but I feel like if I could provide you $100 worth of knowledge of how to get through something, that's just as good. That's just as quality. And that comes back to community. So be not weary in doing good things. Doing good things doesn't mean you have to receive anything from there. You shouldn't be looking for a return on all your investments when you sow into, as good people, when you sow in good into things or people around you, you shouldn't always expect an immediate return. Just seeing that the return of that becoming good or the fruition being positive outcome, that should be good enough for you. And that in turns allows you to move a different way. So don't be weary in doing good, y'all. There's nothing wrong with doing good. This community, don't get weary, because the numbers aren't jumping. You know what I'm saying? They're coming, but they're not jumping because we're doing good things. Everybody don't like good things. Some people like good things. They don't even know it because society has forced you to accept negativity and make it entertaining. Society has forced you to look at negativity or valueless motives, right? Valueless motives and make that important. But that's not what we stand for. So for those out there that feel like, you just keep pouring into people and it's not turning around, it's not helping, and don't believe that. Don't let that thought be like the forefront. Don't let that be the main thought. Keep doing good. Keep doing good. Focus on why you're doing it. I'm doing this because I know one day. And it gets tiring. That's when community comes in. People are there to support you. Keep doing what you're doing. Auntie Jen is one of those in our community, take care of everybody she come in contact with. And, in her moments, I know for a fact this family is something that's special to her, that provides that support. JB, piano man, people that have experienced like incidents in like recent incidents, deaths and family and stuff, community. These people do good for everybody else. And this is their return when we're always able to just return these good acts, these support. That's their return. So don't get weary in it. Don't get weary in it. I really feel like this is a time and space where we as a community at AAA, Coach Smook Network, the AAA family, we can really affect change by just not being weary in our well doing. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna pan out just in time. Like, you're never gonna get something when you want it. Especially when you're talking about dealing with God. You're always gonna get something when you need it. And he rewards you based off your response, your consistency in doing good things, right? Doing good things, pure heart, intentions, all that matters. And I'm here to encourage you that it's possible. That's why I get up on this screen every week, every day, trying to set the example. I'm not perfect by any means, but trying to set the example of what authentic living is like. You get what I'm saying? When you want to do good for people, I promise you, I don't have an evil wish towards anybody. Even the situation I just came out of, I don't wish evil on that. I just hope that whatever comes out of it, it's something that people can learn from, that we can grow from. You get what I'm saying? So I love y'all. And I didn't mean to even go into that. I went totally away from what the scripture text was about because I just felt the presence pulling me in that way, felt the presence of God pulling me that way. But and y'all know over here, we are not ashamed of our faith, and you may not be believers of Christ like I am, but I feel like positive thinking, spiritual grooming in as far as being in tune with oneself and your faith and your relationship with God, the Most High, I feel like that's more important than anything, and we proclaim Jesus over here. I ain't ashamed of it, and I've learned to develop my own relationship because that's what it's about. It's about relationship. That's what community is. It's relationship. You understand? Yes. So I see all y'all with the comments, and I plan on clipping this because I think people can benefit from this. I really do. Not just because I'm saying it, but this is just a testament of the community I'm being a part of. Like, y'all just don't understand, man. And I'm not getting emotional. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. So with that being said, y'all, we got say that word, Bishop. Y'all's a trip, man. We got a little special ending to the show today. Yes, we do. Don't you shake your head. Today, ending the show, man. I'm gonna let my producer come on, and she want. As a matter of fact, Marquita, I want you to highlight some comments to end the show. Too bad, because guess what? Don't you look? There she go. That her pretty self go. Don't hide. There she go. Y'all say what's up to Marquita, y'all. Junior producer in the back. I unmuted your mic. Unmute your mic so you can speak to everybody. Unmute your mic, girl. Look, I put her on the spot. She ain't gonna do it. Don't be hiding, sis. They love you. Look, everybody love you. Everybody excited for you. Look, everybody excited for you. You keep doing what you're doing. Stop trying to get off the camera. Don't make me full screen you now. Don't make me full screen. Y'all, she be in the back working. She be holding it down. She be making it do it. Wave at everybody. You said you want to wave. If you wave, I'll let you off. All right, y'all. Look, I ain't gonna do that, man. Go ahead, girl. Thank you, Marquita. I really appreciate you. The whole network appreciate what you do for every morning show. You keep on doing special things. You know what? It's crazy. We was hitting it off, and we was like the brother and sister that are always clashing, and now we like the perfect tandem with running this show. And I really do appreciate you, girl. Like, for real. We talk offline, and you always supporting. You've been solid since day one. I rock with you. Keep being authentic you and doing what you're doing for the network. I love you, little sis, big sis. Am I older than you? Nah, you like 42. I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop.
No, I'm not 42, Smook.
But listen, I really do appreciate you, Marquita, and I'm glad that you submitted your time. And like I said, this is just the beginning. I think you got something great going. I think you found maybe a little niche or something maybe to get you into what a passion or something that you might have not known. And I'm glad you started here. I really feel like she might end up being a big time producer for this podcast and stuff, y'all. So y'all enjoy her while we got her, while we can afford her, because we're getting her for free right now. So the more we grow, I know that's gonna be one of the first checks we cut. But sis, I'm glad you're a part of this, and keep doing what you're doing. All right.
Thank you, Coach Smook.
All right.
Everybody have a good day. Love y'all.
Look, y'all, I wish y'all could see her daughter, man. That's her twin. Like, that's literally like, she's the grown version of her daughter. It's so funny. Like, even like the little girl face she just had on right now, that's her daughter. Every bit of her daughter. And y'all know. But yeah, don't forget the foundation. We're gonna be donating Coach Smook Network. We're gonna be donating $500. That's the bottom. If you want to donate to that, when you're sending your cash apps,
put what kind of tag? What kind of label can we put on it? What can we call it? What type of foundation? Coach Smook Foundation or the AAA Foundation? Something. SOS? The SOS Foundation? What y'all thinking? SOS Foundation? I'm thinking, maybe. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. But without further ado, y'all, with that being said, I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Once again, another successful show. The numbers are up. How many likes we at? Because we've been hitting our 100. We've been hitting our 100 after stream. A lot of our viewers, they don't catch us live in the morning no more, right? They always come back and rewatch the show. We got people actually coming back and watching hours of our reruns. Like, that is crazy to me. AAA Foundation sounds cool. Sounds good. Oh yeah, MJ said AAA Foundation. I think that's solid too. AAA Foundation. Get a logo going. Yeah. Hey, we need an official AAA logo. So for all my graphics people, check it out. Put some on there. You know what I'm saying? Put some up there. Let's see what we can come up with as a community. This is y'all's community. I'm just the one that was able to provide a platform for it. But other than that, man, it's all about the family, all about the community. And other than that, y'all, I appreciate y'all. And with that being said, it's your boy Coach Smook. Can't wait to catch up with y'all on the next one. Roll Tide, and I'll see y'all on the other side. See y'all tonight. We're going to probably go 8:30 Central Standard Time. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And tonight's show is going to be Collins. We're talking this roster, man. I'm going to have the roster graphic up, and we're going to talk about players. We're just going to scroll through and talk about outlook on players. We talked about freshmen today, but we're going to talk about the whole roster tonight. We want to talk about the whole roster, so be prepared to call in. If we go earlier, it's because I don't want us to go late into the hours, and I want more people to call in. Tonight's call-ins, hopefully we have lined up enough 10, 15 callers to where we got to do 5 minutes per call, right? And I want people to call in, and I want you all to expound, share your thoughts on the roster, because diving into this offseason talk, man, is going to be hard to really keep content coming. And the only way we're going to be able to talk about stuff is if you all keep talking. So let me know what you want to talk about. NBA, NFL, WNBA, everything. We want to get that on the screen. Without further ado, y'all, thank y'all. And I'm your boy Coach Smook, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.